please welcome Don McGuire, Senior Vice President and Chief Marketing Officer.
Good afternoon, aloha, everybody. Before I get started, I just have to say, I can hardly contain myself. I'm so happy to see all of you. It's just great to see all of you here in person. It's been a long time. All I heard last night at the Media Mixer was, it's so happy to see people in person again. So thank you all for making the trip from far and wide. And to everybody on the live stream, aloha, and welcome to day one of Snapdragon Tech Summit 2021. We are really happy to be back here in person with all of you, as well as online, on the beautiful Big Island of Hawaii. For more than a decade, devices powered by Snapdragon platforms have delivered the most innovative, immersive, and intelligent mobile experiences that users deserve. This week, we'll be sharing a lot of exciting news and updates from across our portfolio of Snapdragon products, some new things as well. And today, we'll focus on how Snapdragon is driving premium mobile experiences, with tomorrow really being focused on Snapdragon beyond the smartphone. Now, over the years, Snapdragon platform's footprint has expanded, while affinity has continued to grow, and preference for Snapdragon is at an all-time high globally. There are now more than 2 billion Snapdragon device users around the world. Earlier this year, we launched Snapdragon Insiders, a community of technology enthusiasts who have the opportunity to be among the first to celebrate, engage with, and experience the latest in what Snapdragon has to offer. We now have more than 3.5 million insiders across the globe, and our goal is to bring together this community that loves Snapdragon. And as a matter of fact, we're happy for the first time to have Snapdragon Insiders here in the room with us today. So welcome, Snapdragon Insiders. Snapdragon is right on. Glad to have you here. OK, Snapdragon is the #1 preferred global smartphone mobile processor brand. Nobody even comes close. In markets like China and India, we now enjoy 80% aided awareness for the Snapdragon brand, and globally, it's at 53%. As we look to the future and anticipate continued growth across platforms, features, and experiences, it's time to reflect and prepare for what's next. Snapdragon will be at the heart of more devices than ever before, and our brand will need a bigger tent, a longer playing field, so to speak, to broaden its appeal while keeping true to its core. With this in mind, we're applying new creative thinking, modernizing, streamlining, and simplifying, and we couldn't be more thrilled with the evolution to date. You'll notice some bold changes in our visual system. You're seeing some of that today, from our logo to product badge designs and other graphic elements. We've also simplified our mobile platform naming structure, making it easier for customers to discover and choose devices powered by Snapdragon. So next time you see one of our platforms, instead of a 3-digit naming structure, you'll find a single digit and a generation number aligning with our other Snapdragon product categories. Starting with our newest flagship, announcing here today, Snapdragon 8 series platform, we are announcing upcoming in a few minutes. We're entering a new era for the Snapdragon brand, which will always stand for premium performance, and we will continue to build upon the brand as we do our technology, rising beyond the expectations of consumers and creating the premium experiences they deserve. We have an exciting lineup of announcements, never before seen demos, and an ecosystem of partners on site with us here in Hawaii to share a lot of great news and exciting stuff with you all. So without further ado, let's get started. It's my honor and privilege to introduce to you and welcome Qualcomm President and CEO, Cristiano Amon.
Thank you very much, Don. Oh, it's so good to have an audience alive. Welcome, everyone, to the Snapdragon Tech Summit. We're super happy you're here. It's great to be back, especially here in Hawaii. You know, I heard rumors that that's the most cool industry tech event. I hope that's true. And it's really good to have all of you here with us. We have a lot to tell you today. This is our annual event, as Don outlined, when we unveil our flagship Snapdragon product. But also, it's also a time when there's a lot of things that are very interesting happening with the industry. So we're very excited to share all of this with you today. We're going to have a great program. We're going to have some fun with it. And with that, let's just get started. So the reality is, as we look at the past 2 years, Snapdragon and mobile technology really help us navigate, doing all the things we love, how we connected with family and friends. We depended on our phones, PCs, and everything with technology to stay connected. How do we stay productive and work? How do we run our business? And so much more. It's an incredible, really, to see the power of mobile technology and how Snapdragon, within this context, could be part of all of our lives. Really, the smartphone is our inseparable device. So, when we think about designing Snapdragon, we think about the user at the very center. It's about not only meeting expectations, but exceeding these expectations, enabling people to do more, and that's how we define premium. We define premium flagship smartphone experience as exceeding users' expectations every time. And of course, as we evolve, the Snapdragon platforms will become smarter, they become more powerful, more connected, and at the end of the day, it's about delivering the premium experiences you deserve. That's our mission when we set ourselves at every generation to design our flagship Snapdragon. And what we see right now is the demand for mobile technology is very high across virtually every industry. It's easy to understand that. We are fully immersed with mobile technology as we think about our smartphone, how the smartphone keeps us connected. And as we go do different things or different devices, we're starting to take mobile technology with us to those new experiences. So we see mobile really influencing a number of different devices, from how we think about the future or next generation of our personal computing devices and laptops, how we think about devices for mixed reality, how we think about cars when they're behind the wheels. We as a company, we believe in this vision that we're going to have everyone and everything intelligently connected. And the Snapdragon is going to play a very important role, helping deliver this vision in taking premium smartphone experiences you love to a number of different devices. So the goal for a company like Qualcomm is to always be setting the pace of innovation in wireless. That's how we started. That's what we do today. That was always going to be. And in order to do this, we have to engineer our solution to deliver the fastest possible connectivity. I said this many times, year after year. I never met somebody that said to me, my connection is already fast enough. At the end of the day, we want higher speeds. We are going to be more connected than ever. It's about lightning fast connectivity. It's about cutting-edge performance. Our smartphones are incredible powerful devices. There's so much more we can do with them. It is now providing the experience that is fully immersive. This is what you come to expect from a company like Qualcomm. And as a result, Snapdragon remains the platform with industry-leading performance and features. And how we do this within Qualcomm, we talked about a couple weeks ago about this one technology roadmap concept that we have been building technologies across every single area of processing and connectivity, that the technologies that are required to build, the best of what you can get in mobile. And basically, the result of seeking that performance is that the Snapdragon continues to be the #1 in the industry across a number of categories. #1 in 5G technology across modem and RF. #1 in AI performance per watt. If there's one thing I would like you to take note, and I spend a little bit of time talking about this in the past couple of weeks. Artificial intelligence. It's an incredible technology, and we see artificial intelligence right now gain scale in the data center. But the true scale of artificial intelligence is going to happen at the edge. When all of the devices become smart, at the edge, you have real-time contextual information about everything. And as you connect it to high-speed 5G to the cloud, we're going to see AI evolving simultaneously with 5G in the same way that we saw mobile computing in evolving with 4G. So AI performance per watt is going to be extremely important as we want to apply artificial intelligence to everything we do, from camera to audio to security. And we wanted to do that without compromising battery life. #1 in Wi-Fi 6, Wi-Fi 6E. #1 in camera, and many more. And all this needs to be done without compromising the battery life, the form factor, the thermal experience. This is what Snapdragon is all about. And with that, here's what we're going to share with you during the day today. How Snapdragon will continue to delivering amazing experiences and redefine these experiences as we look at technologies such as 5G and advanced computing, from photography, the evolution of social interactions, to gaming. Combining the best connectivity technology with the best of computing and multimedia, we will be able to continue to redefine premium mobile experiences. And with that, I want to get started. And of course, a company like Qualcomm, we're going to start with connectivity. Connectivity is at the very heart of premium experiences. Our smartphones today are inseparable from the cloud. When we designed 5G, we designed as a technology that was simply defined as connecting everything to the cloud 100% of the time in a reliable manner. It's really inseparable from the cloud. More and more data can reside on the cloud. More computational can reside on the cloud. And for all of that to be true, more than ever, we need the connectivity not only to be fast, but to be reliable. A number of you joining us virtually today likely relying on wireless connection to watch this section. And 5G is the technology that is going to support a mature mobile society with massive capacity for connectivity and the projected data growth in the next decade and beyond. The world's most advanced 5G solution today is Snapdragon X65 modem RF. It is building on Qualcomm leadership in connectivity and 5G modem RF systems, and it is a technology that it is designed for fast and reliable data speeds, capacity and coverage, and all-day battery life. And this is a modem that has been designed when we say fast, the multi-gigabit speeds capability of 5G technology without compromising the performance that you expect on your smartphone every single day. We also have a lot of other firsts in X65. It is the first Release 16 modem, which is the second standard of 5G, which starts to bring capabilities to industries beyond mobile. It's a completely upgradable platform, so you can add the new features of the standard over the air. It has superior power efficiency with the most advanced process technology, and is the truly global solution. Truly global solution supporting every single combination of RF bands for 5G. And as we talk about this, it's also only solution that is supporting dual connectivity, combining mmWave and sub-6 bands and demodulating them simultaneously. So you have the aggregation of capacity of both sub-6 and mmWave. As a result, in this modem, and we have been talking about that when we achieved this milestone, is the world first 10 gigabit 5G modem using 3GPP release 16. However, the conversation we like to have today is we wanted to continue the other part of the story. As we think about redefining user experiences for the 5G era, upload speeds are just as important. In the same way that you're going to have a 10 gigabit download, and you can see how fast you can download full 4K movies. You can do that in seconds. You can stream videos in high definition. But the reality is, with more people today using video conference platforms, finally, in the 5G era, video telephony is now the killer application among many things. But as people using video conference in collaboration platforms, you wanted to stream data into the cloud. With the evolution of social, you have the ability to share your experiences more than ever before. As we think about higher definition photography, you can upload everything to the cloud. You can store all your data in the cloud, and you have the ability to do that as if it's completely transparent to you, if it's on your device on the cloud. So we always knew that for us to change user experience, upload speeds will be extremely important. And we have an important announcement to make it today, and this is how we're going to start the Snapdragon Tech Summit. This is the very first time you achieve speeds of 3.5 gigabits per second in the uplink. Open door to exciting possibilities with 5G. So you can combine, spectrum. This is showing how you combine two frequency bands, and you can get speeds of 3.5 gigabits. But I want to show it to you, what that means in real life. So I have the pleasure to bring my great friend. We've been working together for many, many years. Kyle Malady from Verizon Wireless, and he is in New Jersey right now. And we're going to connect him with Hawaii using this technology. We're going to do an 8K HDR live stream over 5G mmWave using this technology. So using Verizon 5G network here at the event. We're using BitRipple's video streaming platform. This is being done with smartphones, powered with the next generation Snapdragon to be announced today, and is the very first demonstration of a live 8K HDR call on a smartphone. So with that, I can't wait for you all to hear what Kyle has to tell you.
Hey, Cristiano, it's Kyle here. It's great to be with you. I wish I could be out in beautiful Hawaii, but my schedule won't allow it. So here I am in beautiful New Jersey, a little more chilly here. But I'm super excited to be here with you today doing the world's first 8K HDR video call to you guys back in Hawaii. I mean, it is such an achievement, the technology that you guys are bringing to the table for our customers. So what's really cool about this is I'm in a studio here down in our corporate headquarters, and usually there's all manner of gear around here, probably tens of thousands of dollars worth of gear to make this happen. Literally, I have a 3-legged tripod right here with a Snapdragon, with an X65 device, and it's streaming to you in 8K as well as all the audio. So it's an amazing, amazing achievement that we've come together. So It's great work you're doing. Obviously, we have this running on our mmWave network here in New Jersey right now that's providing the reliable network to make this happen. And as you know, we're aggressively expanding our mmWave throughout the United States. And we're also working really hard to get C-band out there. So you'll see C-band in the not too distant future from Verizon. This really just underscores the partnership that we've had for many, many years, where Verizon's building the reliable network with all the great capabilities, and you guys at Qualcomm and our other partners are building the technology that can really exploit the connectivity and really give our customers, our joint customers, new capabilities that can drive their personal lives and also drive their businesses. So I couldn't be any more excited to be with you here today. I hope you have a great conference, and it's really exciting to be the world's first at something here, especially with this great new technology. Thanks, and back to you, Cristiano.
Big thank you to Kyle Malady, EVP of Global Networks and CTO of Verizon Wireless. We're inseparable from Verizon Wireless and really appreciate all of their support. This is actually very cool for you to have an 8K smartphone video streaming call live. And this is just an idea how much fast uplink speeds are going to change user experience. So as we stay on this topic and we get to the end of connectivity, as you'd expect, I'm going to talk about 5G mmWave. And this is how you are going to get the full potential of 5G. mmWave needs to get built. It takes time to be built. But it's going to enable next generation experiences. It's how we get more spectrum in the industry. Remember, all of the auctions, very successful around the world for sub-6 spectrum, plus all of the existing carrier spectrum accumulated today, you can get 1 or 2 channels of 5G sub-6. But with mmWave, you can tap into a lot more spectrum capabilities. And we know last mile data is wireless. And mmWave will deliver the capabilities for multi-gigabit speed society. And that's an example. When you run some speed tests, and this has been done with Ookla, in the United States, 5G mmWave download speeds are 38 times faster than 4G LTE, 19 times faster than 5G in sub-6. And as we look of the increasing demand for data and the amount of connectivity with the cloud, as we move all of our data to the cloud, all of our photos, all of our documents, we do a lot of video collaboration. As we're thinking about meeting that demand, mmWave adoption is inevitable. And we continue to be super excited about the potential of this technology, and it does started to get traction globally. Momentum continues to grow globally. Commercial in the United States, commercial in Japan. We see now deployments towards Southeast Asia, in Europe, and soon in China, starting with the demonstration of mmWave for the Winter Olympics. It is really paving the way for commercial rollout. We're very excited about that, and that creates an incredible opportunity to change user experience with the full potential of 5G. So let's talk about camera. The smartphone camera is the place when camera technology is evolving. The roadmap of camera technology now is in mobile. Snapdragon powers the camera the photographers love. And camera is today among one of the most important features in a smartphone when users select which their smartphone they're going to buy. We continue to work to raise the camera performance, and as a result, we are attracting those that are passionate about photography. From a technology standpoint, we have the ability to continue to push the boundaries for higher resolution, higher frame rates, extreme low light performance, and rely now on multiple image signal processors to capture image from several lenses at multi-gigapixel speeds. And this is going to drive the future not only of photography, but computational photography. And as we bring new technologies such as HDR and AI. So rather than just me talking about the capabilities of Snapdragon camera, I'd like to show you a couple other things. So first, I wanted to take the time to show this 4K HDR video that got shot with Snapdragon. It's been encoded using computational HDR, multiple shots merged into one shot for incredible results. I recommend everyone to be some the hashtag Shot on Snapdragon. I think it's one of the cool things about also the Snapdragon Insiders program. But I want to give you some time to look at this. This is incredible video encode that you can get with your smartphone. But why stay at 4K? Let's just go to 8K. So this other video, and I'm going to get out of the way, is the Qualcomm Spectra ISP for latest technology in professional camera and computer vision, basically capturing video at 8K. And this is the first time that you can have 8K video encode on a smartphone. So that's the power of camera technology. And then on top of this, you can look at AI to enhance the experience. AI will identify all the objects in the photo, will give them custom professional edits, make the camera contextually aware of the situation, and that apply AI to camera, plus all those technologies allow everyone with a Snapdragon flagship device to be a professional photographer. But rather than from you hear about this from me, you have incredible companies like Leica. They'll be using Qualcomm AI engine to take smartphone cameras to the next level of professional quality. I would like you to join me in welcome Jane, founder CEO of Ernst Leitz Labs, which is Leica Labs, Leica Innovation Center, and she's going to tell more about it. Welcome, Jane.
I got a lot of stuff in my hand. Thank you, Cristiano. First, let me put down this. So in my hand, I carried a camera from the past and the present and the future. I would like to share with you a little bit about our heritage. Ernst Leitz Labs served as the innovation arm for Leica Camera AG, and it's named after the founder, Ernst Leitz. So as the inventor of the world's first portable 35mm cameras, Leica has been helping photographers share their stories for nearly the century. The smaller form factor allowed the people to get closer to the objects, where you capture the moment. Leica camera and optics changed the way we remember. Imagine images of some of the most pivotal moments of the 20th century. Chances are you're thinking of an image that is taken with a Leica camera. So much has changed since the invention of the first 35mm camera. Now, with the billions of images being captured every day using smartphone cameras, our challenge is not taking a picture. Instead, our challenge is the picture was taken. So at Ernst Labs, we use technology to engage with our world authentically. And the tradition of Leica innovation and engineering excellence continues with the Leitz Phone 1, which is essentially a Leica camera wrapped in a smartphone body, powered by the Snapdragon mobile platform. With the legendary Leica optics and AI capabilities, and the proprietary software, the Leitz engine, it delivers superior image quality. At Ernst Labs, our engineers also developed Nice Looks mode that brings the distinctive Leica optics look and feel to the smartphone photography. The images you see on the screen are shot with the Leitz Phone 1, powered by the Leitz engine. These are monochrome images, which is the first Leitz Looks mode, is modeled after the iconic Leica M10 monochrome. It is one of the most loved black and white photography experiences by the users. We're not stopping there. Today, I'm happy to announce that we will be releasing 3 more Leitz Looks mode in the first quarter of next year. Leitz Looks Noctilux, Leitz Looks Street, and Leitz Looks Vonage. These 3 Leitz Looks modes are modeled after the Leica M10 with Noctilux 50mm, Sumolux 35mm, and Sumolux 28mm lenses. These are some of the preview images. So with the power of the Snapdragon platform, we're faithfully recreate the Leica optics in the way that was not possible in the past. While the Leitz Phone 1 will be the first smartphone to get this new Leitz Looks mode, we want to make them available to the Snapdragon-powered smartphones. We will share more details on this later today during the Snapdragon Deep AI Dive session. So by using AI to understand the world around us, instead of altering it, we are entering an exciting new era of imaging excellence built on the Snapdragon platform. Thank you, everyone, and please enjoy the rest of the summit.
Thank you, Jane. Did you get that? Leica technology coming to Snapdragon. This is very cool. So we're super excited about what we're doing in camera. And then with that, let's just go talk about sound. We're driving also the future of premium audio. What we're doing is we're combining our advanced audio technologies with our advanced connectivity with technology such as Bluetooth. And we're creating the Snapdragon Sound technology to provide you incredible sound when enjoying your favorite music, no matter where you are. And with Snapdragon Sound, it's about bringing lag-free gaming, ultra-low latency, and true-to-life audio and video calls across all Snapdragon-powered device categories. It's about providing an amazing audio experience, whether you are playing a game, listening to a music, or doing a voice in a video call. And we're the industry first to stream lossless CD audio over Bluetooth. You can hear every single detail of the music. The optimization of technology across the entire audio signal chain is really driving the next era of Bluetooth audio. Snapdragon Sound, lossless CD audio over Bluetooth, it is basically the best technology out there for music quality. And let's really talk with somebody that really understand about audio and music. I'm very happy to welcome to stage to talk with me, JP Saxe. Please welcome Grammy-nominated artist JP Saxe. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
It's such a pleasure to have you here with us and to talk about, from an artist perspective, about music and sound. So my first question to you, JP, is, from your perspective, tell us about the importance of hearing the music in the best possible quality.
Yeah, I mean, the point of our art for me is to take these parts of my life that are so personal, so sincere, and often lonely parts of my life, and then use them to express myself in a way that allows other people to feel more connected to themselves through the music, and then connected to me as well. So the closer a listener's experience is to what I experienced when I made it, the more connected we are to each other.
That's awesome. And I think that's what, for a company like Qualcomm, when we look at this technology, the ability to actually enable that, and enable that no matter the distance and where your listeners are, I think that's a great motivation for us to create premium sound. And with that, I have to talk about this technology. We just described it, which is lossless audio. What that means to you as an artist?
You know, in my best case scenario, I could invite all my fans to the studio to stand beside me and hear the songs exactly how I made them. But if things go well, I won't be able to fit all of my fans in the studio. So this is an opportunity to make sure with lossless audio that people are hearing the music the way I heard it when I made it.
So when you experience yourself, and we talked to you about Snapdragon Sound, what are you more excited about it?
What I'm most excited about it? Well, it's nice to know that people are prioritizing the technology that allows people to hear the music the way I would like them to, because I can make the music, but I certainly can't make the technology that allows people to hear it. So I feel like in a way we're on a team, and like with any team, if you know your teammates are really hustling to make something that makes the team better, we're on team make people hear music that moves them. I can't do the part of this job that is make a technology that allows people to hear it with no sound quality. So you are doing that, which gives me the confidence that I can make the music exactly how I want to, and then people will hear it that way.
That's awesome. Look, thank you so much for being with us, sharing your experience and how you feel about the evolution in technology, especially the things we're doing with Snapdragon Sound.
My pleasure.
Now, do you mind if I tell the audience what happened yesterday?
Yeah, go for it.
So JP, was super thrilled that he joined us, and he's also going to perform to all of you tonight. Thank you very much. But then when he got here yesterday night, he found out he forgot to bring his guitar, and there was an integral part. So we just got ukulele for you to perform. There you go.
Thank you. You want to hear a song on it?
Well, why not?
Can you hear the ukulele? This is how CEOs make fun of musicians. This is how CEOs make fun of musicians. I'm sorry, my forgetful ass put us in this position. This is how CEOs make fun of musicians.
JP, thank you so much. Thank you for being here with
Thank you for
us.
having me.
Appreciate it very much.
Nice
Thank
to meet all
you.
of you.
A lot of applause for JP. All right. So we're getting close. So we talk about connectivity, talk about photography, talk about sound. Now I want to talk about something which is very, very exciting. And it's a new transformation of the mobile industry. Mobile gaming is now mainstream gaming. It's one of the fastest growing forms of entertainment. It is the leading form of entertainment right now. We all know the scale of mobile, and it continues to gain momentum everywhere. And many of you that are watching us online are likely to go into mobile gaming on Snapdragon powered devices. Mobile gaming, besides being a fast-growing industry. It's also enabling a company like Qualcomm to now bring desktop-level capabilities to the palm of your hand. Gaming places challenging requirements on a mobile device, especially because you're going to exercise the GPU to its max. You want to have the gaming render at a maximum frame per second rate. You want to have high-resolution, bright displays. You want to have high-quality audio. You want to have connectivity from online gaming. And Snapdragon Elite Gaming pushes the boundaries of mobile gaming. We have so many firsts of desktop gaming features launched in mobile, actually over 50 features that were first. Examples is going 144 frames per second, variable rate shading, true 10-bit HDR, and we're not going to stop there. We're so excited about gaming because also the whole gaming industry is changing and going to streaming. And the ability for you to play any game in any screen is going to be a reality, especially as we bring 5G to every device. So this is a great growth opportunity. It's a great area for technology development, and it's also an area that consumers are more and more interested when they think about their smartphones. What we have been doing, besides developing the best possible mobile technology, has been working with the entire ecosystem to bring the best titles, experiences, working with the developers, working with the manufacturers, but most important, working with gamers. And with that, we have a big announcement that we're going to make today. One of the fastest growing sports is esports. And we want to ensure that those gamers that we care about can play on the largest possible stages. Today, we're expanding our Snapdragon mobile gaming footprint, announcing a partnership with ESL, the largest esports company in the world. We will celebrate the future of esports with Snapdragon, and I want you to take a look of this video, which will tell you what's on store.
When it comes to building the future, you got to go big or go home. As the world embraces esports as the planet's fastest growing entertainment, Qualcomm Technologies' leading mobile wireless tech innovator is teaming up with ESL, the world's #1 esports company. Let's supercharge competitive mobile gaming and spearhead a revolution that ignites mobile esports for a new generation of global gamers. Let's level the field, put true power in the hands of the masses, and provide a new horizon for the mobile esports stars of tomorrow. This is mobile esports for everybody. Snapdragon and ESL. The future is in our hands.
So with that, I would like you all to welcome to the stage Greg Levine. He's going to be talking to you about what are we doing. He's the co-CEO of ESL. Please welcome Craig.
Thanks, Cristiano. So I've grown up as a lifelong gamer, starting on early PCs and Nintendo, and in the late 90s, I found myself at the birth of esports. First as a player, eventually a team owner, and today as co-CEO of ESL. Founded in 2001, ESL is the world's leading esports company, working with over 60 game titles each year to build zero-to-hero competitive ecosystems, starting with online competitions at the grassroots level, all the way to the most prestigious live events. With 3 billion gamers worldwide, there's a generational shift in entertainment preference towards video games and esports, and mobile gaming is helping to lead this movement. With faster networks and more powerful handheld devices, we're seeing more immersive mobile games with richer multiplayer experiences that are accessible to us now anywhere and anytime. And no matter your skill level, performance matters. It all starts with having the best technology at your fingertips, and the Snapdragon Elite Gaming is the leader in mobile gaming. We at ESL are excited to partner with Qualcomm on something really big next year that will cement Snapdragon as the leader in this space and unleash the future of mobile esports for the digital generations. Stay tuned for more information as we create mobile esports for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Craig. Appreciate it. Thank you. Hope you like it. I think that's going to be a big deal. So, we talk about a lot of technologies. And at the end of the day, we're focused on delivering incredible performance at every single generation of Snapdragon. And hopefully that's what we're going to show you today as we announce our new flagship. Snapdragon is designed for incredible performance across connectivity, camera, sound, gaming, that we talk about it. And it should be no surprise. It's the #1 platform for premium Android devices. Working closely with OEMs around the world, we can bring you all these experiences on amazing devices. And that also includes, besides working with the leading OEMs that have selected Snapdragon for their flagship, includes working closely with our dear friends at Google. I would like you to help me welcome to stage my friend of many years of collaboration on this journey, Hiroshi from Google.
How's it going?
Very good. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
I will not be singing. That was awesome.
Maybe. Look, this is a very special event for Qualcomm. And I think all of our customers and all of the consumers of Snapdragon on Android, it is where we define the pace of innovation every time. And it's super excited to have you here with us at this event to talk about what we can do together. And I want to start asking what question, Hiroshi, is. At the end of the day, for somebody like Qualcomm, we look at this, it's undisputed. Innovation in mobile happens first on Android every single time. I think most recent examples, 5G, we did an year ahead of schedule, an year ahead of any other platform, or the other platform. And we also look at new form factors. Right now, phones are changing. People see the convergence of mobile PC. They look at those form factors. So at the end of the day, innovation happens first on Android. And can you tell from your perspective how you feel about that?
Well, I think it's great, and just looking at what you announced today too. I mean, just talking about photography, videography, sound, gaming, you have all these things covered. And that was kind of the idea behind Android to begin with. The reason why we open sourced it, we knew that we couldn't do it ourselves. We needed partners like you and all the OEMs that you had listed there and all the app developers and the gamers and everyone. So I think this is great. This is working exactly how we want it to work.
Look, and one thing that is happening right now, it's this mobile industry has always been, full of changes and transitions and excitement. It is a very mature mobile market right now. It proved incredibly resilient during the pandemic. We stated the numbers on 5G, several quarters. But the reality is right now, at this moment, there's an incredible amount of excitement about premium Android.
Yes.
Android has always been the platform to serve everyone. But there's big excitement about premium. Premium has been growing faster than the market. What we saw over the past 2 years, people realized they wanted to have a better camera, better connectivity. They wanted to have a better display. And besides the better just device specs, they wanted to have a better experience. It is the fastest growing segment for us right now. And I think that there is this opportunity. I think the industry had not realized the potential for premium Android. And with that, I would love if you could share with the audience, what have we been doing together to deliver on that expectations of premium?
Well, I think a lot of the things you showed today are great examples of just pushing the limits on whether it's connectivity or photography or all those things. But I think the world has really changed. When I look back at the early days of Android when we started working on this together, it really was about the phone. And now it's about the phone and all these other devices that surround it. And that all makes up the premium experience as well. It's the wearable, the hearable, the laptop, the tablet, all these things. And so having these things work really better together becomes part of the experience, and I think you're doing that. You're in all these devices.
Yeah, I think it's important for people to realize, we talk about in the beginning, we're taking our mobile experience to other devices with us. And I think what we've been doing between Google and Qualcomm on this better together across devices experience, whether it's your computing device, your watch, your earbud, your car,
exactly,
and many others. This is about taking the mobile experience with you. We're super excited about that collaboration. Look, one thing that I also want to talk about it's when we really talk about the respective roles we have on the ecosystem. When people ask me about mobile technology, they look at the market, they say, look, who's going to win in premium? Which platform is going to be setting the pace of innovation in wireless? And we always have this obvious answer, which is, you would expect somebody like Qualcomm to say, of course, it's going to be Snapdragon 800 on Android. But there is a very simple reason. Both Qualcomm and Google, we chose to build a horizontal model that we allow everybody to innovate. So you have those platforms having the combination of Qualcomm R&D with Google R&D plus the R&D of every other company out there. And when you compare the power of the ecosystem versus one single company be responsible for every single innovation, in the long run, we know that we are going to have an environment that innovation is going to happen faster on Android and Snapdragon. And that is no coincidence that we have a number of industry firsts. And if you talk a little bit, I think you mentioned, but about this business model that are now innovation across different vendors, across different devices, and I think that's the true power of Android.
Yeah, I mean, there's good ideas everywhere, and we want to be able to capture those because we know that we can't come up with these ideas ourselves. Not all of them are going to come from Google or even Qualcomm maybe, right? We need to work together and combine with all the partners that we have. That's how we create these great experiences for people, to be helpful to people. So really, really appreciate the partnership. It's great.
Very good. And maybe the last question is, how do you feel about the partnership with Qualcomm?
I think it's great. I think it's great. I mean, you would expect me to say that, but honestly, I think it's wonderful and really appreciate it.
Look, we're super excited. Thank you for being here at our event. Thank you for the incredible support. And I can't wait for Google I/O, what we're beginning showing that we're doing together.
A lot more to come.
We appreciate this collaboration.
Thank you very much, Cristiano.
Hiroshi, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. We look forward to working with Google to drive the future of Android premium experience with Snapdragon. This is what I have to tell you today in this introduction. At least wraps up my portion of today's agenda. I want to take this opportunity to thank all of our guests that joined me on stage today, in person, virtually. I want to thank those joining us online. And now, for more on where we're going next with the Snapdragon and the long-awaited announcement of next generation Snapdragon, I'd like to invite on stage my close colleague, somebody I've been working together for so long in Qualcomm, Alex Katouzian, Senior Vice President and General Manager of Mobile Compute and Infrastructure. Break a leg.
Cristiano, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm thrilled to be back in person with you and can't wait to tell you more about our new premium platform. Snapdragon Tech Summit is all about showing the breadth of premium technologies. Many of the innovations you've seen this year have supercharged the mobile industry while providing a path forward to many more advancements. This is directly linked to our Snapdragon mobile platform. Every time we launch our new premium tier platform, the innovation starts with the smartphone and quickly spreads to other Snapdragon growth areas. For instance, mobile technology from our premium tier platforms resulted in Snapdragon as an undisputed leader in mobile XR. It is the only commercial platform capable of powering an untethered XR experience. Snapdragon innovations are also changing the way we work with computing. Our always-on, always-connected PCs have had a huge impact in our remote work lifestyle. Computing is converging with mobile and becoming critical to productivity and mobilizing the workforce, as well as helping with the enterprise transformation of the home. Snapdragon premium technologies are driving networking products and the Internet of Things, accelerating the digital transformation of multiple industries. It's driving innovation in automotive solutions across telematics, the digital cockpit, and AI-powered autonomous driving. It crosses into the smallest yet highly effective devices like smartwatches and Bluetooth-powered earbuds. Consumers are already carrying multiple smart devices. For example, a watch, Bluetooth earbuds, a mobile PC, and soon XR glasses. And at the center of it all is the smartphone. The smartphone is the hub that connects all these devices, from application and sensor processing on the watch to high-performance computing and connectivity on a mobile PC, to driving spatial computing, graphics, and AI capabilities on XR glasses. They're all extensions of the smartphone. Experiences are extending across devices. For example, your phone or smartwatch intelligently handing off a streaming playlist to your Snapdragon-powered laptop, or a video conference call automatically transitioning from your mobile PC to your phone and Bluetooth earbuds. The power of Snapdragon is embedded in all these devices. Snapdragon is the common denominator where functionality is seamless and all your smart devices work better together. Our foundational technologies are the cornerstones of Snapdragon and are built to power mobile experiences first. In the past, the basis of Snapdragon consisted of 5 technology pillars: modem RF, GPU, AI, ISP, and CPU, which is traditional of semiconductors. Today, Snapdragon is the common denominator for premium experiences and has since transformed into 6 experience pillars. These 6 pillars are connectivity, artificial intelligence, photography, sound, security, and gaming. Let's talk about connectivity. Today, there's a tremendous spike in internet traffic driven by multiple trends, such as the digital transformation of industries and enterprise transformation of the home. Consumers are collaborating in video conferencing sessions, streaming video, interacting in multiplayer games, and live streaming social media where uploads and downloads are massive in numbers. These user experiences are increasing the need for faster wireless speeds and more bandwidth, needs that are addressed by both 5G mmWave and sub-6, as well as Wi-Fi 6 and 6E. Connectivity is now ubiquitous because of the solutions we provide. Snapdragon 5G mmWave is inevitable, a true game changer. It facilitates efficient transfers with high reliability, reduced latency, and solves capacity needs for congested areas that have high bandwidth demands. For instance, 5G mmWave has lit up crowded arenas, transit stations, university campuses, and like what you're seeing behind me. The Ookla speed test data from the US, as you heard before, shows that 5G millimeter wave is 19 times faster than 5G sub-6. It's perfect for places like crowded cities and metropolitan areas. Let's look at AI. Artificial intelligence is deeply embedded in your everyday life and helps make decisions on your behalf. For example, AI is helping you take better photos by automatically adjusting complex camera settings. It can automatically detect objects, scenes, and merge multiple photos for that perfect shot. AI also understands your voice and can complete a task based on your command. It can even translate your speech into a different language in real time. AI can transform your shopping experience from placing virtual furniture in your home to a more personal shopping experience like trying on sneakers. People love buying shoes, but they don't necessarily like spending a lot of time to look for and find something they really like. We've been working with WannaKicks to enhance their AR app, powered by the Qualcomm AI engine. It makes designing your favorite shoes seamless. Just point a Snapdragon-powered phone, let the camera and AI do its work, choose from the multiple designs that are available, and click the buy button. Of course, we prefer the Snapdragon designs, don't we, Jerry? Okay, so the 8K limited Snapdragon designs starting from 888. But if your kids are like mine and they have your credit information in their phone, it can be quite expensive. So watch out for that. So now let's talk about the Snapdragon camera. People want to capture their precious moments and do it instantly because their smartphone cameras are always within reach. According to Gartner, Snapdragon camera solutions have enabled more than 1.6 billion smartphones. We're powering the most smartphone cameras on the planet. Snapdragon has helped produce some of the most stunning photos with our Shot On Snapdragon program. Consumers love to capture videos as well. With Snapdragon, we have a tremendous lead in video capabilities, so everyone can shoot cinematic videos in 4K HDR or even 8K. We handed a few Snapdragon smartphones to our friends at the China National Geography Institute, and they took on some of the most picturesque landmarks across 7 cities in China. The imagery and scenes shot in 8K resolution are really amazing. They used the latest Snapdragon low-light, image stabilization, and AI-based technologies to capture the stunning footage. This marks a huge turning point in how professionals and consumers are approaching photography and videography. Next up, sound. Sound matters. It immerses you in a song, a movie, or a global sporting event. How it's captured is as important as how it's heard. Snapdragon brought together the very best audio and connectivity innovations so your mobile device can deliver high-resolution music, crystal clear voice, and lag-free gaming. We're also delivering high-quality sound with lossless audio. And these same experiences will be connected across devices, from smartphones to Snapdragon laptops to XR headsets. We listen to artists, professionals, and avid music listeners and how sound should sound with Snapdragon. We've captured all their inputs to produce sound that inspires. But don't just take my word for it. I'd like to bring on a streaming service that knows a thing or two about distributing premium sound through their impressive music library.
Hello, I'm Karolina Joynathsing, Director and Global Head of Business Development and Partnerships at Amazon Music. Thanks so much for having me at your Snapdragon Tech Summit today. Like you, all of us at Amazon Music are believers in hearing music in its highest quality, and we have been for quite some time. Back in 2019, we launched Amazon Music HD, which gave our customers access to HD and Ultra HD tracks. Shortly after, we were the first streaming service to launch spatial audio formats to drive premium experiences in sound. And technologies like Snapdragon Sound are helping our customers get closer to the music they love, whether they're at home or on the go. Over the years, we've seen the demand for high-quality audio grow. And since Amazon Music HD launched in the US, UK, Germany, and Japan, our Ultra HD catalogue has tripled, and our catalogue of spatial audio has grown 20 times over in those territories. This autumn, we made HD, Ultra HD, and spatial audio available to all our Amazon Music Unlimited customers worldwide. And it's now easier than ever before for customers to experience the music they love and the highest quality streaming available, with all the detail, the richness, and the raw emotion of the original studio recording. We're really excited about the future of sound and experiences that Snapdragon will bring to Amazon Music customers. Lossless music streaming over Bluetooth is the audio revolution we really needed, and we're excited about what this means for music fans. I'm sure you guys are all having an amazing time at the Snapdragon Tech Summit in Hawaii. Thank you very much.
So we've covered 4 of our experience pillars thus far. The 5th is security. Your credit card and banking cards, personal identification, and even keys are always carried with you. These are very personal items. Advanced technology has also made them digital, so they reside on your smartphone. Security is always top of mind with Snapdragon. We've innovated with biometric solutions like our 3D sonic fingerprint and facial recognition using AI. We have complex security solutions across hardware and software to help ensure your personal information is kept private, even in places where you least expect, like your 5G connection. We've built security into our platform that works to prevent the user from connecting to a fake 5G network, like the example you're seeing behind me. A user will see the 5G network icon indicating they're connected to a cellular network. Little do they know, it's a fraudulent cellular network run by hackers that trick the smartphone into connecting to it. One type of fraudulent base station is called a stingray. We have protection against stingrays among many other security features. These fraudulent networks can send malicious data to the smartphone or fake an emergency text message, for example, from a bank, tricking the user into believing they should click on the link in the text message. Our advanced Snapdragon modem and security technologies work together to prevent these types of attacks from happening. You will see how Snapdragon is enabling other security applications later in the day. The last pillar is gaming. Snapdragon has been leading the charge in mobile gaming while others are still trying to figure out their gaming strategy. We've shipped over 800 million Snapdragon Elite gaming-capable chipsets, powering a massive number of gaming smartphones globally. We work with the leading game engines, publishers, and handset makers to bring a diverse lineup of gaming products to market, spanning from Snapdragon-optimized AAA gaming titles to some of the most powerful gaming smartphones in the world. We have brought desktop-level features like variable rate shading and desktop rendering to mobile. VRS has enabled games like Chronicles of Infinity and Revelations increase performance and graphics quality to the next level. As we've shown before, mobile gaming continues to create more revenue than the rest of the gaming industry combined. These 6 experience pillars, connectivity, artificial intelligence, camera, sound, security, and gaming, are integral parts of the Snapdragon ecosystem. These are complexities that we resolve on a daily basis. Snapdragon is a complete solution designed with up to 50 components and core system software. We're extending these underlying technologies through the availability of key APIs and SDKs to developers, to OEMs, and OS partners. Now, the ecosystem has the ability to fully utilize our premium platform to improve the user experience. Every year, this requires a new set of advanced technologies to usher premium mobile experiences into a new era. Now it's time for Snapdragon to take another big leap forward. I am very excited and privileged to announce the next premium tier platform that will power a sensational lineup of flagship Android smartphones.
Rise up for the revolution. Rise up to the fight. One love, one life for the revolution. Rise up and unite. Rise up and
Introducing the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. The number 8 has represented our premium tier for over a decade. We're thrilled to unveil our new identity based on our beloved 8. It is the most powerful Snapdragon platform ever built, and the mobile devices thereafter will be amazing. And here's living proof of this, virtually from China, our longtime industry partner who designs products that will use many of these premium characteristics. Here's Lei Jun, Chairman and CEO of Xiaomi.
大家好，我是小米公司的雷军，很荣幸与大家一同见证全新一代骁龙8旗舰移动平台的发布。高通一直是我们小米重要的合作伙伴之一。从第一代小米手机开始，10余年来，小米一直携手高通，率先发布新一代骁龙移动平台终端，并在多地建立了联合研发中心。我们提前布局，联合调优，所以我们总会在第一时间为全球用户带来最好的移动互联体验。全新一代骁龙8作为高通最新 5G 旗舰移动平台，在 5G 解决方案上继续引领全球，并集成了最前沿的影像、AI、音频和游戏等创新科技。最后，我向在场的各位通报一个好消息：经过我们小米和高通工程师几个月的共同努力，小米12系列将全球首发全新一代骁龙8 5G 移动平台。小米12以骁龙8为核心，融汇了手机领先科技，带来最好的用户体验，很快就会与大家见面。
They came back in record time, record time. Okay. The new Snapdragon 8 will transform consumer experiences across a multitude of premium Android smartphones. The combination of premium technologies will dictate everything we do moving forward, and it starts with these major areas. Enabling 5G to billions around the world requires our truly global Snapdragon modem RF system. Our integrated AI engines are used by hundreds of millions of consumers, but this year, we took our biggest leap forward yet, featuring our 7th generation AI engine and always-on architecture. There's been over 20 years of innovation within our gaming business. We will unveil our next generation Snapdragon Elite Gaming and a compelling number of gaming features. And finally, with camera, we will show you innovations across photography and videography that will change the landscape of smartphone cameras. At this time, I'd like to bring on my longtime colleague and friend, Chris Patrick, SVP and GM of our handset business, to tell you more about these areas and our new Snapdragon 8.
Thank you, Alex. It's great to see everybody here in Hawaii after nearly 2 years away. A big aloha to all our Snapdragon fans watching online as well. You know, these islands are special to me. My wife is from Hawaii, from actually the island of Oahu, so we come here often. Actually, you know, if you wake up early in the morning, you might see me paddleboarding out there. Or the way I do it, you might see me falling off the paddleboard over and over and over. I'm actually from another island originally, the island of Trinidad in the Caribbean, which is, I think, 6,000 miles, I think, this way. So my family is spread across the world. Our Snapdragon family also spans the globe, with team members in the US, in India, in China, in Korea, in Europe, and more. With family and friends from all over the world, these last 2 years have taught me, have taught many of us, the importance of staying connected with the people in our lives. Even if we can't be together, we can still be connected. At the center of so many of those connections is the smartphone. So that's why I'm very proud to lead the handset business for Qualcomm. From phone calls and video chat to capturing and sharing special moments on your camera over 5G, Snapdragon is at the heart of it all, powering these shared experiences and keeping us connected. That's why I'm excited today to tell you even more about our Snapdragon 8 Gen 1, our new premium mobile platform, ushering in a new generation of smartphones. At the center of those truly global connections is our industry-leading X65 4th generation 5G modem RF system. 5G technologies and systems are incredibly complex. So as we shared earlier, we solve these complexities by bringing together more than 50 different components. The modem itself, RF transceivers, low-noise amplifiers, power amplifiers, antenna tuners, filters, envelope trackers, to create an end-to-end modem-to-antenna solution. The result is a powerhouse platform that supports every commercial 5G band out there, no matter which network you're on, whether it's sub-6 or mmWave. In a major step forward for 5G technology, phones with this new generation of Snapdragon will be the first to combine sub-6 and mmWave into a single session, delivering the very best of both technologies to the end user and to the operator. Through our commitment to innovation and R&D, we've been able to break many barriers. So for example, our new modem RF system is the world's first 5G solution to shatter the 10 gigabits per second barrier. And we continue to lead the mobile industry with other innovations as well. Snapdragon 8 is the world's first 3GPP Release 16 5G solution. So this is a major milestone for not only the mobile industry, but for virtually every wireless vertical. Now we're able to greatly expand the reach of 5G to new services, new deployments, and new industries. unlocking many 5G opportunities with groundbreaking new technology. Mobile gaming continues to grow, and is one of the ways that many of us stayed connected over these last 2 years. What better way to connect than to battle your friends and family on the leaderboard? Snapdragon Elite Gaming continues to bring many desktop-level features to mobile. And now with our 4th generation, your smartphone is a powerful gaming machine, delivering winning experiences to your device. At the heart of that Snapdragon Elite Gaming engine is our next-generation Qualcomm Adreno GPU. It has been completely rebuilt to deliver faster graphics rendering plus improved power efficiency. As a result, we can now deliver new advanced features like this one, volumetric rendering. As you can see, this creates more realistic fog and volumetric effects, bringing next-level realism to mobile games. So let me tell you, when I'm gaming against my brother in Trinidad, beating him is that much sweeter when I'm winning in such a realistic and immersive environment. I'm going to send that to him right after this. Over the last few years, we brought you Snapdragon Elite Gaming and Snapdragon Sound. These names signify a collection of premium features and advanced technologies brought to you by Snapdragon. This year, I'm excited to introduce our new camera brand, Snapdragon Sight. Under this new name, we will continue to deliver chart-topping camera technology, enabling you to capture stunning, professional-quality images and video. We will continue to innovate and lead the industry. Under the new Snapdragon Sight name, we are the first to bring 8K HDR video capture to mobile. This is a huge step forward in video quality. Every frame of 8K video is loaded with 33 megapixels of sharpness. HDR provides over 1 billion shades of color. When you capture in 8K HDR, your videos will look stunningly clear. Enhancing all these experiences, like gaming and camera, is our AI engine. Our 7th generation Qualcomm AI engine is not only our most powerful and fastest AI engine to date, AI is also being used across the system to enhance productivity, natural language processing, security, health, just to name a few. So whether AI is intelligently prioritizing your notifications or working with your camera to create dynamic effects, your experiences are more seamless and intuitive thanks to our AI engine. To achieve all of this, we've made significant improvements to the hardware architecture and optimized our software. The result is an increase in our AI engine performance in the new Snapdragon 8 of up to 4 times. This new Snapdragon 8 is also our most secure platform ever, featuring multiple rings of security technology, keeping your information safe and private. From enhanced AI-powered experiences to lightning-fast 5G. From stunning 8K HDR video capture to unrivaled desktop-level gaming. The Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 is our most advanced platform ever. For me, the best part of creating a new premium platform like this is personally engaging with the best new technology, cutting-edge technology not available to anybody else. So I've used that technology. I have a treat for everybody. I use that technology to capture this video, 8K HDR, 1 billion colors. It's me paddleboarding outside. The video is only about 25 minutes, so you'll enjoy it, please. Just kidding. I would not do that to our loyal Snapdragon fans. We have a lot more to share with you today. But if there is demand, please maybe we can do a poll. We can put it up on the website, so please let us know. Now, the best part of launching a new Snapdragon 8 is working with our customers to bring these great features to devices and then into your hands. The best part is seeing these connections and shared experiences move from the lab to the end user. The best part is seeing these innovations come to life to deliver the premium experiences that you deserve. So from our truly global family to yours, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. Thanks very much, everybody. Let's welcome Alex.
Chris has only scratched the surface of our new Snapdragon 8. Our new platform is loaded with premium features, and every one of them will be uncovered later today in our deep dive sessions. Of course, we have one more thing to show you before we close out this keynote. And it's demonstrating how the new Snapdragon 8 brings great user experiences to consumers. The video you're about to see demonstrates the latest Snapdragon 8 technologies, featuring 5G mmWave, the new 18-bit camera, and our 7th generation AI engine. These technologies are working together to capture all your body movements in any lighting condition. The live avatars are rendered in the cloud and streamed back to the phone in real time using 5G mmWave. This is a very complex process, delivering live motion capture on a Snapdragon 8 smartphone. The dancer's movements will be captured and translated into stunning filters from head to toe without the aid of special equipment and hours of editing. This is the power of Snapdragon 8. Thank you, and stay safe.
Again. Hey, thank you, Alex, for a great introduction to Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. I know this is a detail-oriented crowd, and you're really, really waiting for the details, and they are coming soon, I promise you. I can't wait to get my hands on devices powered by Snapdragon 8. The feature enhancements are just incredible, and I'm a gadget guy, so I'm really looking forward to it. Thank you for joining us today for the keynote, focused on how Snapdragon is setting the bar for the most premium tier mobile experiences in the Android ecosystem. We're hosting a second keynote this afternoon, as you know, to deep dive into Snapdragon 8 features, technologies, and experiences across connectivity, security, camera AI, sound, and gaming. So you're going to get it all. We invite you to join us for tomorrow's session as well. We're going to be highlighting the key role Snapdragon is going to play in driving the transformation of industries and the enterprise. We'll have new demos, new partners, and exciting new announcements also to share. If you're not a member of our Snapdragon Insiders fan community, I know some of you are, but not all of you are, you can actually join as easy as just following the Snapdragon Twitter handle. If you want more information about the announcements we made today, please visit www.qualcomm.com/Snapdragon Summit. Mahalo, and we'll see you all later.
Please welcome Chris Patrick, Senior Vice President and General Manager, Mobile Handset.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. So this morning, or earlier, we told you a lot about the experiences that we want to capture with the Snapdragon 8. So this afternoon, we're going to tell you a little bit more about the technology underpinning it. We have a special guest, and then we have some of our experts to really show you some of the details of the technology that is underpinning the Snapdragon 8. So with that said, I'm proud to introduce Ruben Castano, Head of Consumer Experiences from Motorola, to tell us about the exciting user experiences that Snapdragon 8 will enable in their future devices. Welcome, Ruben.
Hello, everyone. Chris and the Qualcomm team, thank you for that warm welcome and for hosting us at this summit. So far today, you've heard how the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 mobile platform powers amazing gaming, camera, and AI experiences. What I want to do now is give you a glimpse into what this amazing platform will enable on our upcoming flagship devices and beyond. But first, we have to talk about consumers. So let me start the journey there. Over the last year and a half, we've seen a dramatic shift in how people are using their smartphones. For instance, just in North America, we've seen a 116% increase in video streaming and a staggering 5,344% increase in video calls. Talk about that being the killer app. And from Qualcomm 2021 State of Sound Consumer Research Report, audio quality emerged as one of the key purchase drivers for consumers in 21, with 52% of respondents seeking either high resolution or lossless audio quality, 42% of consumers using truly wireless earbuds for gaming, and 70% of those surveyed stating that high-quality wireless audio maximizes their experience with the smartphone. So, given how important this combined audio-visual experience has become, it's no surprise that Snapdragon 8 is leading the industry in these key areas of consumer experiences. The fastest 5G speeds obviously allow consumers to download their favorite content in seconds, to game without any type of lag, to stream high-definition music, and to video chat like they are in the same room. Snapdragon 8 also powers the very best display experiences, with over 1 billion shades of color and the fastest possible refresh rates. And Snapdragon Sound technology is a complete game changer in wireless audio, eliminating the quality gap between wired and wireless connections. All this means high-resolution music, crystal clear video calls, and in essence, perfectly synced entertainment via Snapdragon Sound Bluetooth-enabled headsets. This dramatic improvement in both power and performance will deliver to consumers an unbelievable audio-visual experience, and very soon, they will be able to experience it all on an upcoming flagship device. Snapdragon 8 also leads the way into a new era of premium mobile technology, equipped with leading 5G, AI, gaming, and connected device support. And those elements are the perfect complement to our Ready For platform, which maximizes the user's experience with the smartphone and makes every experience much better. Now, users can instantly pick up their device and start to multitask between work and homework. They can stream hours of TV content, play their favorite mobile games, and video chat with friends and family on any TV or monitor. And with the new Snapdragon 8, the potential of our Ready For platform has never been more powerful. Let me switch gears. We recently also introduced Motorola 312 Labs. Now, this is a group that's focused on first-of-its-kind product and experiences. And as we look towards progressing emerging technologies, Motorola is exploring how Snapdragon 8 can support consumer adoption of AR and VR solutions. That's why we're very excited to partner with Qualcomm on their Snapdragon Spaces XR developer platform with our upcoming flagship device that's also powered by the Snapdragon 8. This device will be the first to support Spaces when tethered to a Lenovo A3 Think Reality pair of smart glasses. As you can see, we are delivering the tools that will help bring developers' ideas to life and revolutionize the potential of AR and VR content across the globe. But we also imagine a world where you don't necessarily need a smartphone as we know it today to power everything that the Snapdragon 8 platform has to offer. game-changing technologies like 5G and AR and VR working together will dramatically increase the landscape of solutions and bring some unprecedented value to consumer and enterprise spaces alike. That's why Lenovo and Motorola are working together and are reimagining device solutions that connect to AR and VR glasses while optimizing performance, ergonomics, and mobility. I'm very excited to announce that you will not only see the Snapdragon 8 on an upcoming flagship device, but you will also see lightweight, wearable, and purposely built solutions for AR and VR. To do so, we are partnering with Verizon and Qualcomm on the future of AR. So please, stay tuned for exciting news in this space and more developments to come. And as you've seen throughout my presentation, with powerful platforms like the Snapdragon 8, Motorola premium smartphones can dramatically improve the user experience across audiovisual, AI, and connected devices. All the experiences you saw today will be available very soon on an upcoming Motorola Edge device. In fact, in just a few days, we will unveil one of the very first smartphones to launch on the new Snapdragon 8 platform in China. Also here, stay tuned for more exciting news and developments. And once again, we would like to congratulate Qualcomm on the new flagship mobile platform. Thank you.
Thank you, Ruben. Incredibly exciting to see these Snapdragon innovations come to life. But it doesn't stop there. As you can see behind me, we have incredible support for Snapdragon 8 across the entire ecosystem. Now let's continue to dive deeper into our technologies and the breakthrough innovations that we're delivering with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. Please join me in welcoming Ziad to the stage. Ziad is our lead of AP Technologies. Ziad.
Thank you, Chris. Well, hello and welcome to the technical deep dive of our new Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 mobile platform. We are very excited to unveil some of the biggest innovations ever seen on a mobile platform. As the product lead for Snapdragon Technologies, I can't wait to share all the details with you. But first, I want to take you to the future of how we see Snapdragon at the forefront of creating the most immersive experiences. Imagine a world where you can socialize virtually with friends and family while exploring the moons of Jupiter or any destination in outer space, or participate in a basketball game with different players around the world, hear the sounds around you and the crowds cheering from the stands without leaving the comfort of your own home. What if remote work can be as real as being in the actual office and you can take productivity beyond what can be achieved in an office setting? Kind of an unbounded office experience. To be able to see a design in 3D space, walk through it with your colleagues as you design it. These are not mere possibilities. They are imminent digital experiences that will change the way we work, game, and socialize. It's a fully functioning creative economy. It's a fully functioning creative economy with no ends or resets. It's a place that's completely open to any platform, person, and device. This is the metaverse. The metaverse is a vision of interconnectivity. It is the joining of many worlds and potentially their economies. It is the second coming of the internet, the spatial internet, complete with personalized digital experiences that span the physical and virtual worlds. This will be accomplished with Snapdragon-powered VR and AR devices and our innovations such as Snapdragon Spaces. Smartphones and PCs will extend into the metaverse as well, while devices like smartwatches, earbuds, and smart hubs are physical links into this metaverse chain. Additionally, metaverse will spur growth for a whole host of completely new device form factors. These new experiences will drive the need for technologies that are essential in order to create an experience that spans both physical reality and the digital universe. Now, at the core, technologies will need to evolve. 5G is this huge, amazing step into the truly connected world. Wireless technologies need to evolve further in order to connect worlds and the devices that power them. Advanced computational camera and computer vision techniques will enable depth sensing, hand, eye, and pose tracking, and tools to capture and perceive the metaverse in its truest form. Artificial intelligence is underpinned in every aspect of the metaverse. The metaverse needs to learn and adapt to an ever-changing environment and do tasks such as 3D reconstruction, perception algorithms, contextual understanding, speech and audio enhancements, and creation while allowing for on-device learning. AI does all of this. You will need breakthrough graphics and display technologies to render worlds from 2D into 3D. You know, many of us first think about the visual component of the metaverse, but immersive sound will be just as important in creating convincing virtual worlds. Lastly, a fully functional economy means that vault-like security will be crucial to safeguarding your possessions and currency used in this new world. By the way, all of these technologies will need to come together with a host of sensors, haptics, custom displays, photorealistic avatars, perception technologies, and batteries in a tiny form factor such as glasses. With our leadership position in visual, rendering, sensing, and compute technologies, Snapdragon is uniquely positioned for this purpose. Now, independent of what path Metaverse takes in coming years, we are creating the ingredient technologies today for this emerging world. All of these key foundational technologies that I just talked about, camera, AI, gaming, security, they are also the cornerstones of the new Snapdragon 8. It houses our biggest upgrades ever. It is our most advanced product yet, manufactured in the latest 4nm process technology. Snapdragon is an entire platform made up of over 50 different components. The Snapdragon 8 chipset is also made up of RF front-end components, power management ICs, codecs, charging and biometric solutions, powered by Qualcomm Quick Charge and Qualcomm 3D Sonic Fingerprint. Well, now let's dive into the details of the new Snapdragon 8, starting with connectivity. Our 5G modem RF innovations have reached another milestone, covering over 70 countries and deployed across 185 operators. Our 4th-gen mmWave Snapdragon X65 modem RF system, which, by the way, is now integrated in the Snapdragon 8, has shattered the double-digit barrier with download speeds of 10 gigabits per second, a first in the world. It is also the first modem RF system to support Release 16 features, propelling 5G to not just new technologies, but new industries beyond mobile. We have an entire lineup of firsts for our modem RF system. Snapdragon 8 supports the latest available Wi-Fi speeds in the world, and now offers extended 6 GHz support to take our Wi-Fi 6E leadership to more places around the globe. Our cutting-edge audio technology has also been enhanced further. Now we offer CD quality audio with Snapdragon Sound technology. This mobile platform is also qualified by the Bluetooth SIG for audio sharing with LE Audio, enabling end-to-end broadcast audio experiences. Our LE Audio implementation takes it yet another step further by enabling stereo recording for content creators and voice back channel for highly responsive gaming audio over a Bluetooth link. So think about it, right? Amazing 5G, best-in-class Wi-Fi and audio. Snapdragon has it all. Now, let's touch onto the most visual part of Snapdragon 8. Qualcomm Technologies powers the most smartphone cameras in the world. 1.6 billion devices, according to Strategy Analytics. That is a staggering number. The new Snapdragon 8 introduces a huge lineup of new camera features. Now, as Chris mentioned earlier, Snapdragon Sight technology is a collection of mobile camera firsts that will unlock the next level of professional quality camera experiences. At the core of Snapdragon Sight is the new Qualcomm Spectra ISP. Snapdragon has always led on image quality, and now with Snapdragon 8, we are introducing our most advanced ISP ever. It is taking a gigantic leap in capturing capabilities. It is the first of its kind in smartphones to make a seismic shift from 14-bit ISPs to triple 18-bit ISPs. But the question is, what does that mean for consumers? Well, that is more bits that you can find in many professional cameras today. And it amounts to over 4,000 times more camera data captured than our previous solution. This also increases the Snapdragon Sight's ability to merge multiple frames together to boost the quality for photos and video. This is extremely important for shooting in low light conditions, which is why Snapdragon Sight is now capable of capturing 30 images in one snapshot. By the way, that's 5 times more than what we could do just a year ago. It uses information from each image and combines them to produce a jaw-dropping photo. It is also why we are calling this the mega multi-frame engine. And our ISP now captures a whopping 3.2 gigapixels per second. Amazing capabilities. Professional quality photos is one area, but video is about to see a massive boost as well. Snapdragon Sight is now capable of capturing HDR videos in 8K resolutions. In other words, the amount of data captured by the 18-bit ISP also means that a billion shades of colors can be applied to video at 8K resolutions. This is a massive upgrade that will change the landscape of smartphone photography and videography and will push Snapdragon's lead even further. Now, on to Adreno graphics. The fidelity of virtual environments will be critical, since the metaverse will be an objective replica of reality. For this to happen, GPU solutions have to render graphics at the highest performance while sustaining it over a long period of time and at the lowest power possible. Well, this is what Adreno excels at. Our Qualcomm Adreno GPU is truly differentiated in power efficiency, performance, and features. The Adreno for Snapdragon 8 introduces a new architecture that is engineered to dramatically improve performance and power efficiency for next year's gaming and XR devices. The new Adreno enables a massive 30% faster rendering capability. But it's not just a 30% improvement in performance. It also does so with 25% better power efficiency compared to our previous generation. This means that more games can push the frame rate limit while allowing you to play on your smartphone for hours at a time. We are also adding more advanced features such as Adreno Frame Motion Engine, Adreno Control Panel, and Variable Rate Shading Pro. The new Snapdragon 8 is built on the heritage of sustained performance. This is the ability to render games at the highest speeds and holding that performance over a long period of time. You know, our competitors can sometimes claim the highest marks during the first minute or so, but they drop off significantly after that. With Snapdragon 8, we work with the mobile gaming industry to provide leading premium graphics experiences. Now, on to our next pillar, artificial intelligence. AI and intelligence at the edge is growing, and it is reaching critical mass. Today, 97% of mobile users are already using AI-powered voice assistants. Well, this example is, of course, in the field of natural language processing, but AI is making all experiences on the device better and creating completely new ones. A massive 1.8 billion devices have Qualcomm AI technology in them today. 1.8 billion, by the way. Today, we clearly lead on AI performance and power efficiency. We are doing critical research to continue to make AI work even better on edge devices. We continue to add more capabilities to develop smarter cameras, audio, and NLP-enabled AI assistants that can understand and interact, not just in the real world, but more and more in the virtual world. There are so many new areas that Snapdragon AI is now touching, including video, security, health and fitness, and gaming. With the Snapdragon 8, we are pushing the performance capabilities of our Qualcomm Hexagon processor even higher. This year, we are doubling the capabilities of the Tensor processor, again. We are also doubling the large shared memory, which is critical to run bigger and deeper neural networks. By making more memory available to Hexagon, we can now run deep neural networks in their full capacity without splicing them. These hardware advancements would not be complete without the AI software that we continue to enhance and optimize. Together, the amazing hardware and software give us 1.7 times better power efficiency. This is why AI works best on Snapdragon. AI is touching many areas of our platform. Perhaps the most significant is the area that needs to be awake all the time. To cater to new emerging contextual use cases, we equipped our third-generation sensing hub with an entirely new low-power AI subsystem. This will allow Snapdragon to pull multiple data streams, such as voice and audio, different sensors, and connectivity inputs, so your smartphone is contextually aware of your environment 24/7. The new low-power AI subsystem features a multi-core AI architecture that will intelligently decipher different data streams. And today, I'm very excited to announce that the Qualcomm Sensing Hub is adding another revolutionary stream to its arsenal, the always-on camera. This is the fourth ISP that is always sensing and always ready. With this new revolutionary feature baked into the Qualcomm Sensing Hub, your camera will automatically turn on to things like QR codes, or off if someone is looking over your shoulder. The images collected will never leave this fortified ISP, as it's built with security and privacy in mind. And finally, our Qualcomm Cryo CPU. We didn't skimp there either. We went all out with the new CPU also. Snapdragon 8 is the first commercial mobile platform to be based off the ARM Cortex-X2. This is a new core that increases CPU performance by 20% and provides up to 30% better power efficiency with Snapdragon's implementation excellence. Inside the new Cryo CPU is a prime core clock to hit up to 3 GHz speeds. The CPU configuration also consists of performance cores running at 2.5 GHz and efficiency cores that take on most of your daily tasks. We have added a larger L3 cache, which now goes from 4 MB to 6 MB. Performance is, of course, best illustrated with system benchmarks that look at performance across all vectors, like graphics, memory, and CPU. Snapdragon 8 sets a new bar with mobile industry leading system performance according to the benchmarks, as well as sustaining it over long periods of time. And now, when you bring all of these pieces in our Snapdragon 8 together, the next Adreno, the Hexagon processor, the Cryo CPU, and the third-generation Qualcomm Sensing Hub, this forms our most powerful 7th-generation Qualcomm AI engine yet. We expect the performance of our 7th-gen Qualcomm AI engine to be up to 4 times faster than our previous generation. The secret resides in our AI hardware, software, and tools innovations. Thanks to huge software enhancements, we can eke out every ounce of performance from our Qualcomm AI engine. Our AI engine is revolutionizing the way we use our devices while setting a new standard for peak performance and power efficiency. Now, in a world where most of our transactions are being done on the smartphone, security is absolutely paramount to the new Snapdragon 8, and we have made huge improvements there as well. Here to tell you a lot more about it is Sarita.
Security is the basis of all experiences on Snapdragon. Every feature on Snapdragon starts with security. We don't consider adding a feature unless it's secure. The Snapdragon processor security is loaded with latest in security technologies for isolation, cryptography, key management, attestation, and more, all designed to protect your data and privacy. Our new security technologies in Snapdragon 8 will heighten privacy and add new features. As one of the most secure mobile platforms, Snapdragon deploys a defense-in-depth strategy. Snapdragon features multiple rings of security technology, significantly increasing the complexity of attacks to attempt to get to your private data. Last year, we introduced a deep layer of protection beneath the Android operating system, the Qualcomm hypervisor. This layer enables multiple isolated environments for apps and services, keeping the app's data private from apps within the primary operating system. Our hypervisor on Snapdragon 8 will allow apps and services to talk to more parts of the SoC, enabling rich and secure features in these virtualized environments. We're also happy to announce our hypervisor is now available in open source for our partners and customers to review and utilize within Snapdragon products. We call it Ganya. Partners will be able to innovate faster and have the ability to add even more features to the platform. This year, we put a layer beneath that, the trust management engine. A hardware root of trust assuring the most sensitive data and apps can be well isolated within Snapdragon. This new level of heightened security allows Snapdragon devices to offer even more secure and private experiences. With that new ring of isolation, Snapdragon can prevent exposure and exploitation of data by putting in front of hackers even more hoops to jump through. The trust management engine allows an app or service heightened trust in the system's boot and runtime state. The service or app wanting to establish device trust can be within the device, like a secure element, or even in the cloud. These apps and services can better assess the trustworthiness of the state of the platform and make better informed risk-related decisions. Of course, the trust management engine works with other security technologies, including our cloud-based wireless edge services, enabling trust from silicon to the cloud. The trust management engine won't just enhance security. It'll open the door for exciting new smartphone features. In March of this year, Google announced the Android-ready Secure Element Alliance. Snapdragon 8 will be the first SoC to enable OEMs to comply with the requirements of this newly founded Android-ready SE Alliance. This alliance is aimed at accelerating the digitization of physical items that are security sensitive and getting them into your smartphone. This includes car keys, keys to your home, keys to your offices, driver's licenses or national IDs, e-money solutions, and more. The new trust management engine in Snapdragon 8 enables the initialization of this secure element at a very early boot stage, providing it information about the Snapdragon 8's boot state through a secure interface, allowing better risk assessment in the context of this highly sensitive use cases. These trust signals enable Android-ready SE, unlocking fun experiences. The trust management engine will also deliver other firsts. Right now, we are experiencing renaissance in art, digital art. The world is creating and collecting digital art, including music, photos, and more, all secured through a security measure called non-fungible tokens, also known as NFTs. An NFT uses the latest cryptographic technologies to place a seal around the content to indicate its unique authenticity and stores that information in a ledger using blockchain. This process is known as minting and has typically only been created using desktop PCs. the new trust management engine in Snapdragon 8, along with additional security components we provide, will make Snapdragon 8 the first Snapdragon to enable creators to mint NFTs right from their smartphone and place it for sale in an NFT marketplace like OpenSea. We're demoing it here at Tech Summit. Swing by and mint your own NFTs. Security enhances every experience on your smartphone. And our heritage is cellular connectivity. Cellular security is greatly enhanced on Snapdragon 8. Alex demonstrated that Snapdragon 8 can help protect users from many types of fake cellular base stations. Snapdragon 8 will be able to identify malicious cellular networks and will make sure your device doesn't connect to them and share data, protecting your privacy. We're also collaborating with Strategic Capabilities Office in the Department of Defense to prototype cellular security for government use cases and enable their adoption at scale and capacity. Snapdragon 8 security will also evolve SIM card connectivity. SIM cards have been the way we connect to cellular networks for a very long time. The SIM has always been a physical card, either one you need to pop in or one soldered on your device board. But we want to move towards a world where you can hop onto any network without a separate SIM component in your device, or have to get your hands on a new SIM card. Thanks to the Snapdragon's Secure Processing Unit, also known as SPU, we can eliminate the need for a physical SIM card, a SIM tray, and all intricacies that come with it. We can integrate everything you need into a Snapdragon. An integrated SIM allows OEMs to build smaller and simpler devices with less components and less potential issues. At the same time, it allows also more performance and memory. It's faster and less complicated. Snapdragon 8 will feature all the security requirements to meet the GSMA security assurance requirements for embedded SIMs. This will allow OEMs and operators to validate the integrated SIM technology on 5G networks worldwide. We are looking forward to Snapdragon 8 new security features enabling new mobile experiences in 2022. And now, Snapdragon camera time with PJ. PJ, come on out.
Oh, it is professional quality camera time. And smartphones that are powered by Snapdragon are professional quality cameras that fit in your pocket. Photos and videos shot on Snapdragon, they're stunning. That's because Snapdragon is loaded with cutting-edge camera and artificial intelligence technology. Look, it may feel like you're simply snapping one photo. Snapdragon is capturing many photos and using the best parts of each and then making professional edits to create one final masterpiece photo that is jam-packed with sharpness, color, and details, and it just totally dazzles. Every photo and video absolutely dazzled when shot on Snapdragon. And now, thanks to Snapdragon, smartphones are the new professional quality cameras. Because of Snapdragon, these devices have many different cameras that you can use to capture photos, or capture videos, or capture photos and videos through different lenses all at the same time. Lots of Snapdragon devices to choose from with lots of fun cameras. And because of that, Snapdragon powers the most cameras on the planet. Because of Snapdragon's cutting-edge camera technology, Snapdragon smartphones have professional quality camera features you can't find anywhere else. Last year, Snapdragon smartphones were the first with 10-bit HEIF photo capture, so you can capture photos in over 1 billion shades of color. They were the first with computational HDR for video capture, so you can shoot 4K in extreme dynamic range. They were the first, with 4K at 120 frames per second, so you can capture slow motion in tack-sharp 4K resolution. Look, the list goes on and on. Snapdragon devices have eradicated the need for a compact camera. And now, legacy professional cameras, they are in trouble. That's because Snapdragon has way more camera features and technology. See, at the heart of the camera experience in Snapdragon is the Spectra ISP. It captures billions of shades of color, gigapixels of image data per second, and has 3 ISPs, so you can capture from multiple cameras simultaneously. Legacy cameras, they just have 1 ISP. Snapdragon, it has a whole AI engine. Professional cameras, they don't have any AI technology. Snapdragon camera technology, it is the center of the universe for camera innovation and the clear leader in professional camera technology. And now, legacy professional cameras, they are never going to catch up. Snapdragon Sight is our new collection of camera technologies in Snapdragon 8. And to walk you through them is the Vice President of Product Management for Camera, Video, and Computer Vision. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the king of cameras, Judd Heap.
King. It's always fun to follow PJ. You know, 2 years ago, Chris Patrick stood on this stage and outlined for all of you our rigorous product development process. And you know, I've been at Qualcomm for 4.5 years, and our process is a long one, and it's also very detailed. And I just have to say that, you know, being here for 4.5 years, I am humbled and just excited to present to you what we've done on camera for Snapdragon 8 Generation 1. It is the biggest by far leap forward we've taken in camera, period. So every year, Spectra gets faster and can capture more color information. But this year will be a monumental step. The new camera technologies in Spectra will go beyond Pro. For the past decade, 8 series Snapdragon ISPs were 14-bit dual ISPs, capable of capturing over 1 billion colors and from 2 cameras simultaneously. Its architecture evolved into the world's first 14-bit computer vision ISP to unlock new professional quality camera experiences. Last year, Spectra grew from a 14-bit ISP to a triple 14-bit ISP, so you can capture 3 cameras simultaneously. But Spectra in the 800 series has always been a 14-bit ISP. Spectra in the Snapdragon 8 mobile platform makes a gigantic leap. It's the very first Spectra and the first ISP in smartphones with an 18-bit ISP. In fact, 18-bit is beyond what you'd find in many professional cameras. It's a gigantic leap in capturing color and light data. It's not 10 times more data, not 100x, not 1000x. It's 4,096 times more camera data. Every aspect of color science will be directly impacted. The 18-bit color space is jam-packed with color. For starters, it will provide smoother gradients. Photos and videos that have skies with transformation colors will look smoother and more breathtaking than ever. Dynamic range will be greatly boosted too. The 18-bit ISP will add an additional 4 stops of dynamic range. You'll be able to see more details in the darkest and brightest parts of images. The 18-bit pipeline provides a much wider data path, and it increases our ability to merge multiple images together at higher exposure ratios to boost the HDR quality for photos and for videos. The 18-bit data path can even make any typical 10-bit image sensor work better. We can focus all 10 bits on dark tones in long exposures, bright tones in short exposures, and mid-tone exposures in between. Then merge all of them into one 18-bit dazzling HDR image. The 18-bit ISP will unlock the next level of professional quality camera experiences. 18 bits provides a wider data path to capture much more data, but we can also capture faster. Spectra now captures 3.2 gigapixels per second, which is 19% faster than the previous generation and the fastest in mobile. That's a groundbreaking single camera rate of 108 megapixels at 30 frames per second, or a triple camera rate of 3 times 36 megapixels at 30 frames per second. Or, for a burst shot, Spectra can capture 240 12-megapixel photos all in 1 second. The new 18-bit ISP will make low-light photos brighter than ever. In previous 14-bit Spectras, our low-light multi-frame engine could capture 6 images and intelligently merge them to create one bright, colorful, and noise-free image. The new 18-bit ISP upgrades the multi-frame engine to a mega multi-frame engine capable of capturing and merging 30 images. That's 5 times more images. Photo captured in low light will have mega sharpness, mega color, and look mega bright. And this is all made possible by our new dense motion analysis engine. So with mega low light, it doesn't matter if objects are moving. We're able to track moving objects within the 30 photos and precisely account for their movements. Previously, we could only track details down to 4x4 pixels in each photo. But thanks to the new dense motion engine and the new ISP, we can now precisely track every pixel in every photo. This new enhancement really improves the computer vision capability of Spectra to deliver optical flow. It's a huge, huge step forward. When you shoot with Snapdragon, you get professional quality results without having to be a professional photographer. The 18-bit ISP makes professional adjustments automatically to make sure your entire photo pops. But for the pros who want to tweak and edit their own photos and shoot in RAW, we want to give you the tools to meet your bar too. Spectra is now able to capture 18-bit RAW. Super rich 18-bit RAW files are now exportable, so you can make extreme edits and expand your creativity. The new 18-bit Spectra will be the first Spectra to fully replace legacy algorithms with AI for photography basics as well. Previously, Spectra used trained neural networks for auto exposure and autofocus. But on Snapdragon 8, we're now using AI for real-time face detection. That means that faces are much more accurately identified, even if your subjects are partially occluded in profile or wearing masks. And because this more accurate face detection drives exposure, focus, and white balance, in any lighting condition, you'll be able to focus more accurately and get better contrast and more accurate skin tones. AI-based face detection is especially important for ultra-wide lenses. These lenses are now standard on premium smartphones. They allow you to fit more of everything into the photo and give scenes a dramatic look. However, it became more challenging to perform face detection with these lenses because when you capture objects through an ultra-wide lens, faces appear smaller and thus are harder to identify. But with our new AI face detection, the minimum face required to accurately achieve a detection is much less, which means that your subjects will be identified by Spectra just as well in ultra-wide mode as they are in normal mode. The details within a face are important too. Spectra identifies facial landmarks to determine if your subject's eyes are open or closed, or even if they're smiling. Landmarks are also important to detect and replicate emotion when using animojis. Our previous generation facial landmark engine could detect 115 points. Our new facial landmark engine can detect 300 points. And the neural net is trained for more facial features as well. It's trained for eyebrows, lips, jaw lines, and more. With AI, Spectra can identify more facial features with more accurate emotion understanding. Snapdragon has an engine dedicated just to making enhancements to ultra-wide lenses. Previously, the ultra-wide engine could de-warp the image and do it in real time. Photos and videos can look perfect without any distortion. But this year, we've upgraded our ultra-wide engine to also correct chromatic aberration. Chromatic aberration is a distortion of the color in the corners of the lens. It gives objects a false colorized outline, and it ruins sharpness and edge detail. The new ultra-wide engine can correct these artifacts in real time for both photo and for video capture. The TVs and monitors you view your photos and videos on are becoming loaded with pixels. It's now common to buy monitors that are higher than 4K resolution. And for large TVs over 60 inches, 8K is becoming the norm. We want you to be able to create content that fills these displays. Snapdragon 8 will make 8K capture the norm. The 18-bit ISP will also take professional quality video to the next level. Snapdragon 845 was the very first to enable 4K HDR video capture on smartphones. 4K videos are sharp, and HDR captures over 1 billion shades of color. Snapdragon 865 was the first to enable 8K video capture on smartphones. With ultra-sharp 8K video, each frame is loaded with 33 megapixels. These are video resolutions that many professional cameras can't even handle yet. Well, we're not going to wait for them to catch up. The 18-bit ISP in Spectra will be the first to bring 8K HDR video capture to smartphones. Extreme 8K sharpness plus HDR featuring over 1 billion shades of color. Everything you capture will look crystal clear and rage with color. 8K HDR videos can now also be captured in the premium HDR10 Plus format. Compared to other HDR formats like HDR10 and hybrid log gamma, HDR10 Plus can provide even more dynamic range for even better cinematic results. And because now that we're generating statistics required for HDR10 Plus in dedicated hardware, we can deliver up to a 50% power savings compared to our previous generation for this particular video capture use case. Each image of 8K video is loaded with 33 megapixels. And the new 18-bit Spectra can actually process streams higher than 8K. For example, it can easily capture 64 megapixels at 30 frames per second. This is actually our secret to delivering electronic image stabilization. Your camera moves, but Spectra is able to counteract that movement, keeping a stable crop portion of 8K so your video looks rock solid. And if you want, you can even save the entire 64 megapixels as a photo. The 18-bit ISP has so much bandwidth that it can use the same image sensor to capture 8K, again, which is 33 megapixel video, and grab a larger 64 megapixel photo simultaneously. That way, when you capture a moment, you don't have to choose between a high-res 8K video or a high-res 64 meg photo. You can do both. Computational HDR video capture also gets an upgrade on Spectra in Snapdragon 8. Brand new Samsung staggered HDR image sensors and Sony digital overlap sensors work with Spectra to provide computational HDR capability for video capture. Each frame of video is the result of 2 exposures merged together. Spectra's 18-bit triple ISP is faster than ever. It can now handle 3 exposures per frame. So computational HDR video capture will have even more dynamic range for vivid results. And if the 3rd exposure wasn't enough, the new 18-bit Spectra ISP can handle not just 1, but now 2 staggered or digital overlap HDR sensors at once. So smoothly transitioning between 2 cameras is now possible, with both sensors being HDR type as well. Lastly, the new 18-bit Spectra can capture computational HDR in 8K resolution. You can capture video with extreme dynamic range and the sharpness of 8K resolution. Dynamic range and resolution make video dazzle, but we want to inject even more professional quality characteristics. When you capture photos in portrait mode, you get blurry backgrounds with a beautiful soft focus called bokeh. But we're going to now bring this in a big way to video capture. Within the 18-bit ISP, we have a hardware engine dedicated to creating bokeh for video. Videos created with our bokeh engine will have that stunning professional quality look. It will also generate bokeh in real time, so you can see your bokeh backgrounds in the viewfinder while you're shooting your video. Our partner Arcsoft has tapped into these new Snapdragon professional technologies to give you a taste of what next-gen cameras will be able to do. The video here taps into the triple ISP, AI engine, bokeh, and HDR to make one stunning video. We have lots of other partners that will be harnessing the AI engine to enhance video quality. Gigon will be using our AI engine to boost image quality when capturing at night. Tetris AI will use the AI engine to make selfie videos look fantastic, even in low light. The new 18-bit Spectra will allow you to capture sharp videos while zooming in. Our video super resolution makes digital zoom much sharper and maintains details. This will break the limitations of previous digital zoom techniques. The image here is a comparison of our new video super resolution versus previous, more traditional digital zoom. The result is an image that's 12% more detailed at zoom levels above 2x. Ultra-wide-angle cameras are incredible. You can fit more into the frame. Standard portrait lenses provide around a 40-degree field of view, while ultra-wide lenses give you a wider 120-degree field of view. But we want to go even wider. Panoramic photos can get you very wide shots, but they require too much effort. You have to make a sweeping motion with your camera and your body and wait for the app to stitch all the images together. We've created a breakthrough solution, though, that is truly point and shoot. Our R&D team at Qualcomm has developed a lens arrangement that, in combination with the new Spectra, can capture a view similar to a panoramic shot, an extremely wide 140-degree field of view, but captured in one shot, with no distortion and no artifacts. And when compared to the competitors, this offers much more resolution and clarity. No more waiting for photos to be stitched together. It will be available for smartphones using Snapdragon 8. At Qualcomm, we also want to get even closer to the point at which light is actually captured. We want to have insight into image sensor design so that sensors can take the full advantage of Snapdragon's Spectra ISP pipeline. And there wouldn't be a better partner in the world than the biggest manufacturer of sensors for smartphones, Sony Semiconductor Solutions. If you have a premium smartphone, chances are it has a Sony image sensor inside one or more of its cameras. Snapdragon and Sony image sensors will take professional image quality to the next level. To do that, we're extremely excited to unveil a new joint lab with Sony Semiconductor Solutions on Qualcomm's campus in San Diego. The joint lab at Qualcomm's headquarters will allow us to work more closely together and make advancements in camera technology. The lab will help us achieve 3 camera advancements. First, the joint lab will expedite camera development on Snapdragon 8 devices. Our Snapdragon 8 partners will be able to achieve better camera quality and add more camera features in a much shorter amount of time. Second, the joint lab will allow Qualcomm and Sony to easily prototype each other's newest technology and create joint prototypes together. This will allow us to innovate even faster. And third, we want to pursue optimized architecture for both Sony's image sensor and Snapdragon. A new joint lab will enable even better cameras to get to market quicker for even better image quality with more features. So together, we can create the camera of the future. Our partnership in image sensors with Sony will take professional image quality to the next level. And the new 18-bit ISP inside Snapdragon 8 is also going to take professional quality to the next level. Now, while you take pictures of these summary slides here, I'll kind of get out of your way, there's one thing missing. And I hesitate to kind of say one more thing, but there's one thing missing. It's actually one more ISP. We have one more ISP. It's a brand new ISP, a fourth ISP, totally separate and tucked away in the sensing hub for maximum security. It's an always-on ISP, and its goal is to deliver something we've never had, an always-on camera. The always-on camera gives one very basic advantage. Your phone's front camera is always securely looking for your face, even if you don't touch it or raise to wake it. Imagine waking up your phone at any time with just a glance, while it's sitting on your desk or propped up on your kitchen counter, and even if your hands are full. This is now possible on Snapdragon 8 with the new always-on camera.
The Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 mobile platform marks the 7th gen Qualcomm artificial intelligence engine, the fastest AI engine we've developed for a mobile platform and the core of the new premium on-device experiences. Aided by our always-on 3rd gen Qualcomm sensing hub, this engine enables the first 18-bit ISP for smartphones without compromising battery life. So even in messy situations, you can still use your device without having to touch it, keeping your camera on for instant access with just a glance. Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 mobile platform delivers the premium experiences your device deserves.
That's pretty amazing. And you don't have to worry about privacy. The always-on camera never leaves, the always-on camera data never leaves the secure sensing hub while it's looking for faces. We have a vision for the always-on camera to enhance privacy and security. By having a camera always on, we can deliver new experiences that make sure you're always in front of your smartphone and in charge of the content when you're there versus when you're not. Right now, a smartphone stops searching for your face after you unlock it. But with the always-on camera, it can always be searching for your face. That way, when you're not in front of your smartphone, it locks. Or if someone takes it from you, it locks. You can even have it react if your face is present and someone else arrives. If someone looks over your shoulder, it can black out your screen, suppress personal content, or lock your smartphone. That way, we keep your privacy. Or you don't have to lock your phone at all. Sometimes you want to share what's on your screen, but you only want to share what's currently on your screen. If someone is looking at your display with you, the always-on camera can enable your handset to hide notifications and other pop-ups. There's a lot more to the always-on camera that can do when combined with AI. And here to show you is Hsin-I, Staff Product Manager for Artificial Intelligence. Thank you.
Thank you, John. All right. Let's talk about an incredibly important technology that takes your experiences to the next level, AI. At Qualcomm Technologies, we continue our leadership in setting the standard for mobile AI performance and industry-leading AI use cases. Just to name a few, to date, we have shipped more than 1.8 billion AI products. We deliver some of the fastest AI performances in mobile. And with the support from our engineering teams, working with our OEMs and software partners, we are delivering more than 200 machine learning models just this year. And this year, with the Snapdragon 8 mobile platform, we are bringing AI to everything that matters, from gaming, camera, productivity, connectivity, health, and more. Through the new Snapdragon 8 mobile platform, AI is boundless with Qualcomm Technologies. Historically, applications use one or maybe two neural networks. But today, to give the users the best experiences, applications are adding more and more machine learning models, and many of them are running at the same time. And additionally, as features advance, these modern neural networks are getting more complex every year. So to stay ahead of these increasing challenges, we redesigned our Qualcomm AI engine. At the heart of Snapdragon 8 mobile platform is the new 7th generation Qualcomm AI engine, the most powerful and the fastest AI engine we've ever made. It is designed to run modern, complicated, and concurrent AI. First, let's take a look at performance. We dramatically increased the performance of our Qualcomm Hexagon processor, the most essential element of our Qualcomm AI engine. There's no question that at the heart of the modern-day AI models are tensor operations. And this is why we double the computational performance of our tensor accelerator. We also double the size of the large shared memory because modern-day AI models are getting deeper and larger. So with a larger memory, we can now load an entire deep neural network instead of partitioning it to pieces and having to move data back and forth. Let's share some data to speak for itself. As you can see here, on these widely used AI models, we're seeing up to 4 times faster inference time versus our previous generation AI engine. And while we increase performance, we also take your battery life seriously because it's in our DNA to continue improving the power efficiency. Now the Snapdragon 8 is up to 1.7 times better than the previous generation. We're also leading the way in AI performance among our closest competitors. Moreover, the Snapdragon 8 is leading the pack in AI power efficiency, providing more power and AI performance at the same power of our competitors. So, how did we get the performance boost at this level of magnitude? The secret resides in AI software. On top of the double performance on the Hexagon processor, our AI software is also boosting performance by twofold, optimizing and maximizing every inch of our AI engine silicon. And let's show you what you can do when you bring in the 7th generation AI engine and run this demo created by our partner, ArcSoft. The camera apps that you're seeing today are equipped with a lot more AI features than you might think, all running smoothly in the background, like face detection for better 3D and details, advanced feature like AI-based video bokeh, and gesture detection to get snapshot without pressing any buttons, and body skeleton tracking for special effects. Here, the camera app is in live preview mode, and we're turning these AI features on one by one. And check out the load of the Qualcomm AI engine on the right. It is rising every time we add another neural network. Now, let's go all in with all 4 neural networks running simultaneously on our powerful 7th generation AI engine. And this is when the Hexagon processor and memory are fully unleashed and doesn't break a sweat. This is why you deserve our powerful AI engine so that your photos and videos look dynamic, colorful, and sharp with beautiful bouquets. We just show you some incredible AI features that run on the Hexagon processor, taking in all the heavy AI workloads. Now, let's shift gears a little bit and talk about another kind of AI. This type of AI is tiny but mighty. It is running quietly in the background 24/7, always having your back and waiting for your command. We're talking about the always-on AI. And the brain behind the always-on AI is the 3rd generation Qualcomm Sensing Hub. This year, we are introducing a brand new low-power AI subsystem within our Sensing Hub. It is a multi-core architecture that consists of a dedicated AI processor, a DSP, plus its own memory to process contextual data streams, including voice, audio, sensors, and connectivity. This AI processor is now 75% more powerful in AI performance and 50% lower power consumption than the previous generation. It is supporting your favorite always-on features like your voice assistant, activity detection, and environment understanding in the background. Let's show you an example of how the third-generation Qualcomm Sensing Hub can elevate your daily routines with automatic activity detection. Your device can track your everyday workout automatically. It uses the AI to understand that you're about to start your daily run, open up your workout app, and start tracking every stat, and even play your favorite workout playlist for you. And similarly, your device can also help you with your daily commute. It will open a navigation app when it detects that you're driving and start voice control mode so you can keep your eyes on the road. We will also play music or podcasts to make your drive more enjoyable. And as Ziad and Judd mentioned earlier, we're now adding vision to the always-on AI family, enabling our first always-on camera. It is always on with Volt-like security features. The always-on camera runs on the ultra-secure firmware that requires OEMs to sign with a distinct key. Plus, there's no recording nor taking any photos. It is designed to send metadata to the facial recognition pipeline only when it sees the face, securely isolating that data in the Qualcomm Sensing Hub memory. We're also highlighting new features like media tagging from our partner, Audio Analytic. You can now search through your entire video library using Sound. Their sound detection solution utilizes the Qualcomm Sensing Hub to label sound events in recorded videos. And you can then search for memorable events based on the audio stems like laughing or singing. Let's show you some more examples of how we are delivering the boundless AI, making AI accessible to everyone and helping you in so many aspects of life. Let's talk about AI in camera. Qualcomm Technologies worked closely with our partners, Sharp and Leica, on the first Leitz Phone 1, a Leica camera wrapped in the smartphone body powered by the Snapdragon 888. The Leitz Phone 1 with the 1-inch sensor and iconic industrial design taps into the Qualcomm AI engine to deliver the stunning images with Leica quality. The Leitz engine and Leitz looks are developed by Ernst Leitz Labs that delivers amazing photos with Leica characters. Along with Ernst Leitz Labs, we're pleased to announce that the Leitz looks mode will come to future Snapdragon platforms, powered by our Qualcomm AI engine. And even more Leitz looks modes based on other legendary Leica lenses will be available in the future. We're super excited to see what you can capture with all these amazing modes. Gaming on your Snapdragon device is taking a huge leap forward as well, thanks to AI and the progressing of our AI engine. AI use cases have greatly increased in games today in the areas of advanced rendering, anti-cheat detection, and much more as our AI technology continues to evolve. One of the many use cases is upscaling to ultra-high graphic fidelity. As you can see here, multiple neural networks are working together to make this gameplay better, including local tone mapping, anti-aliasing, super resolution, and they're all AI-based solutions, generating the best gameplay quality possible and all running on the Hexagon processor. Let's talk about health. I don't have to tell you, you and your family's health and well-being are super important. And Qualcomm technology is dedicated to making your devices understand your health better with the power of AI. We're collaborating with Sound Health to bring AI voice analysis to your phones and helping you to track your health conditions. Sound symptom detection technology can identify any voice changes associated with leading health conditions, including asthma, COVID-19, depression, and anxiety. What you're seeing here is actually my personal data. So you can probably tell that I've been working pretty hard on this presentation. But hey, we're in Hawaii now, so hopefully the numbers will be a lot better than 56. And of course, protecting your privacy is also super important to us. So all of the AI processing is done solely on device, keeping your personal data safe and secure. AI is now also in your Snapdragon modem RF system, making connectivity even smarter and more reliable. We now have our first AI antenna tuning technology built right into the Snapdragon 8 mobile platform that detects where your hands are while holding your device, enhancing antenna tuning capabilities, which is designed to lead to faster data speed, better coverage, and longer battery life. Now you know all the amazing capabilities of our Qualcomm AI engine. Jeff will tell you all about AI software.
Good afternoon. All these amazing features are just not possible without our partners and the amazing developers out there. And this year, we're making improvements to our AI software and tools to make developing apps on the new Snapdragon 8 mobile platform even easier. We continue to update the neural processing SDK on a monthly basis, and it remains among the most popular AI SDKs in the industry. You just heard Hsin-I, we focused on core performance 2 times due to software. And you've seen that we've updated our operator support with the latest training frameworks and designed it all to make our AI accelerators more accessible, reliable, and faster. As part of our expanded operator support, we continue to optimize and support all precisions, including integer 8, integer 16, and floating point 16 operators. Our ability to natively accelerate models using operators in all of these data types gives the developer ultimate flexibility. Now, for the very first time, in order to further reduce the friction of deploying models with mixed precision, we're adding automatic mixed precision support. If your application requires a model with some operators in integer 16 for more precision, and you still want to keep every other part of the neural network in integer 8 for the best speed and efficiency, it will automatically help you decide which parts should be in high precision. After its initial release, we've seen incredible interest in the commercial deployment of Qualcomm AI Engine Direct. This year, as part of the 7th generation Qualcomm AI Engine, we've also upgraded Qualcomm AI Engine Direct with all of these amazing features. Finally, to maximize access for developers, all of this innovation is coming to both Android NN and our new TF Lite Delegate. These under-the-hood software upgrades are essential for elevating your user experiences, and I want to show you a really cool example. We've been working with one of our partners, Hugging Face, and together, we're bringing NLP-based techniques called sentiment analysis and classification to the Snapdragon platform by enabling transformer networks to run on the Snapdragon 8 within the 7th generation Qualcomm AI engine. And we're seeing close to a 30x performance improvement for sentiment analysis when they're running on the Hexagon processor versus the CPU. You know, on an average day, you probably get, 100, 200 people in this room probably get a lot more notifications. Now, with powerful NLP-based solutions, your device can now act as a personal assistant, analyze, prioritize, intelligently group your notifications. BERT models from Hugging Face are being accelerated on the Hexagon processor, filtering your notifications through various layers of these BERT models. They're working together to break up this text and perform sentiment analysis. After that, they pass through a number of output heads that prioritize, deprioritize, group, and organize them. As you can see here, These NLP-based solutions, they'll get your news, your tweets, your email notifications ranked, so you can focus on the most important items. You can even use natural language through your voice to navigate through your notifications. By adding support and optimization for transformer-style networks like BERT to the Qualcomm AI engine, we can enable a huge range of NLP use cases that go way beyond sentiment analysis. Now, you've seen throughout this entire day, this entire presentation, that the industry is really moving forward on utilizing AI everywhere. But optimizing networks is still difficult for data scientists. So why not use AI itself to optimize and create things in a more automatic way? AI now has the ability to automate the design of neural network models, creating the best neural network topology for your specific hardware or performance targets. We call this Neural Architecture Search, or NAS. NAS automates the design of neural network models, for example, a video bokeh model within a video conferencing app. By looking at the hardware you're going to use, along with other parameters such as frames per second, size, accuracy, you can reach an optimal design very quickly. Now, since NAS is hardware aware, it takes a blueprint of Snapdragon and leverages those characteristics to produce an optimal result. With NAS, we can now optimize your networks to run faster on Snapdragon. I'm extremely pleased to announce that today, we're bringing NAS to Snapdragon, and we're integrating it into our 7th generation Qualcomm AI engine. Again, to help engineers deliver the best possible AI solutions so you can have the experiences that you deserve. You deserve Snapdragon. We found a company that's an expert in this field, and today we're excited to announce a strategic collaboration with Google Cloud on Vertex AI NAS to accelerate neural network deployments for Qualcomm technology products in all of our areas like mobile, IoT, XR, and automotive. If you'd please help me welcome Massimo Mascaro, Distinguished Technical Director of Applied AI and member of the Office of the CTO from Google Cloud, to talk more about our collaboration on neural architecture search. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff, and hello, everyone. How many amazing applications of AI we've seen today. However, as AI and deep learning have matured, they also have become increasingly complex, and they require more and more expertise and powerful tools to manage them correctly. Talking about tools, neural architecture search is the next level in tools, allowing developers and ML engineers to use AI to help to optimize models for a specific platform. NAS really originates from the deep experience Alphabet has with building advanced AI at scale. In 2017, Google AI recognized that we need a better way to scale AI modeling and developed an AI that generates other neural networks, trained to optimize their performance for a specific task that the user provides. To the astonishment of many of the experts in the fields, these AI-optimized models were able to beat a number of state-of-the-art benchmarks, setting basically a new standard for many applications you see in use today. In fact, they are now used across many of the Google products. Google Cloud realized the importance that such a technology has and created Vertex AI NAS, the newest and most powerful version of this idea. As Jeff explained, NAS can generate state-of-the-art models for a specific application with no need for the ML engineers to tinker with the details of the neural networks required to run them, and can efficiently search the enormous space of possible models to find the best ones. As the partnership between Google and Qualcomm, two of the major leaders in AI, continues to grow, we are really excited to collaborate to bring Vertex AI NAS to the Snapdragon mobile platform. ML on Snapdragon is about to become much more powerful and yet much easier. Qualcomm technology is the first SoC platform to offer Google Cloud Vertex AI NAS. Even more, thanks to the innovation partnership between Qualcomm and Google, we are now able to offer Vertex AI NAS optimized specifically for Snapdragon 8 and other Snapdragon platforms to OEMs. We will be integrating Vertex AI NAS into the Qualcomm Neural Processing SDK to enable OEMs and the larger ecosystems to create, test, and deploy unique and efficient experiences on the edge using significantly less resources and allowing a much faster development time, from months to weeks. Snapdragon is one of the largest mobile platforms on the planet. And with Vertex AI NAS, we're bringing advanced AI tuning capabilities to low-power, chip-centered devices that will transform the functionality developers can deliver. Furthermore, customers will be able to start using Google Vertex AI NAS with the Qualcomm Neural Processing SDK in the near future. And through that, NAS will be available also across the rich Snapdragon ecosystem, from phones to laptops, from auto to IoT devices and XR. In conclusion, Snapdragon is the first mobile platform to have Vertex AI NAS. Fully leveraging the power of Snapdragon Accelerator to maximize your AI application will be much, much easier with Vertex AI NAS for Qualcomm hardware, allowing developers to achieve high accuracy with low latency, and to deploy memory and power-efficient AI to your devices. At Google Cloud, we are really, really excited to partner with Qualcomm to bring capabilities of advanced AI to the new form factors to expand the ubiquity of AI and to realize its full potential. Thank you very much, and back to Jeff.
Really exciting. Thank you, Massimo. Look, as you can see, the Snapdragon 8 mobile platform is packed with cutting-edge performance, these incredible use cases, and amazing innovations. These AI features showcase that we set the standard for on-device AI and extend our leadership in the mobile industry. You deserve Snapdragon 8. In the 7th generation Qualcomm AI engine, we quadrupled AI performance overall using advanced hardware and software. We give you 2x larger shared memory, 2x the tensor accelerator performance, while taking advantage of our expertise to increase power efficiency by up to 1.7x. We support all the precisions for ultimate flexibility, and we added automatic mixed precision support. Snapdragon is also the world's first mobile platform to support Google Cloud's Vertex AI NAS, making better AI models for Snapdragon with less time and less effort. On our journey to deliver boundless modern AI, we just showed you amazing AI use cases from all different parts and partners, like the Leitz look from Leica, advanced video features from ArcSoft's AI video bouquet, organizing your notifications with sentiment analysis from Hugging Face, and health features from Sond Health that use AI and your voice to detect your health conditions. In the always-on AI world, a brand new low-power AI architecture in the new 3rd generation Qualcomm Sensing Hub, and our new revolutionary always-on camera that enables these new use cases but enhances your privacy and security. Look, we can't wait for you to experience all of the AI magic on the Snapdragon 8 mobile platform, which is powering the connected intelligent edge. I want to thank you for your time, and now I hand it over to Sarah to tell you about Snapdragon Sound. Sarah.
Sound matters. Whether it's voice, music, or gaming, sound is more important than ever. The pandemic has driven increased use of and reliance on audio devices like wireless earbuds, headphones, and speakers. Our own State of Sound consumer research showed that 73% of respondents said listening to music, podcasts, and other media had a positive effect on their well-being during lockdowns. And 62% said they rely on audio devices in their daily lives. Whether it's chilling out with our favorite music, being transported to a different world via the latest game, or simply hearing the voice of a loved one, the quality and reliability of sound can make or break these experiences. Unfortunately, though, consumers are still often experiencing a common set of problems when it comes to enjoying wireless sound. Not all wireless devices can deliver premium quality sound, and consumers may not always be experiencing music the way the artist intended. They're losing out on the full experience, not hearing all of the details in the music. And voice calls can sometimes suffer from lack of clarity. And in busy environments, it can be hard to hear and be heard. The Bluetooth connection itself can be problematic, and particularly in situations with lots of RF interference, like a busy train station, there can be really annoying audio dropouts and glitching. For gaming or watching video, low latency is crucial. The video and audio needs to be fully synchronized. Gamers need to be able to hear what's happening and instantly react. But right now, this doesn't always happen. With Snapdragon Sound technology, listeners can finally hear every detail of their music just as the artist intended. Get fully immersed in lag-free mobile gaming with ultra-low latency, and feel better connected to colleagues and loved ones through voice and video calls with true-to-life audio. By focusing on the complete end-to-end audio system between phone and earbud, we have developed technologies that can help to solve these consumer pain points across the entire audio chain. Since we announced Snapdragon Sound technology earlier this year, we're seeing great momentum in its global rollout. The first commercial devices are now available, and more than 40 customers are looking to use it in their upcoming products. Consumers should look for the Snapdragon Sound badge to easily identify which products use our industry-leading audio and connectivity technologies. Our comprehensive interoperability test program ensures that each and every device that we approve to carry the Snapdragon Sound badge is rigorously tested by us for performance across latency, voice call quality, music quality, and robust connectivity. That's what consumers deserve. We all need great sound. We all deserve great sound, which is why we are dedicated to making sure our platforms are one step ahead, ready with the features that will take your audio experiences to the next level. And I'm so excited to say that with the Snapdragon 8 mobile platform and Qualcomm Fast Connect 6900 system, we're bringing some really exciting new features to Snapdragon Sound, enabling the end-to-end sound you deserve from your Snapdragon 8 powered mobile to your true wireless earbuds and other Bluetooth accessories. Our mission is to deliver premium, immersive, and seamless sound. And with Snapdragon 8 and our portfolio of Bluetooth audio platforms, we can deliver the experience consumers want most. These include CD lossless wireless music listening, ultra-low latency for immersive gaming with back-channel voice, and new shared listening experiences thanks to LE audio technology. And all of this with robust and reliable connectivity. Now, let's look at some of these great new experiences in more detail. We're bringing lossless audio capability to Bluetooth for the first time with Snapdragon Sound, so you can hear every detail of your music exactly as the artist intended. Snapdragon Sound technology can now scale up to deliver CD quality, 16-bit, 44.1 kilohertz lossless audio over Bluetooth, which helps meet growing consumer demand for lossless audio streaming. Snapdragon Sound, with Qualcomm aptX lossless technology, retains all of the original content, bit for bit, resulting in music identical to the original recording. And it can scale back in very busy RF environments to prevent audio dropouts and glitching. And as we all continue to spend more time using our earbuds and headphones for making calls, we've added new ways to achieve crystal clear calls, including voice enhancement with AI-driven noise suppression. Snapdragon Sound also supports our aptX voice technology for super wideband 32 kilohertz voice call quality for richer, clearer calls. And we're also helping to enable a whole new era of audio experiences thanks to LE Audio. These include audio sharing and broadcast, where listeners can easily share their own streams or tune in to others. Stereo recording for creators to enable recorded content in stereo sound whilst maintaining very robust connectivity. Plus low latency gaming mode with back-channel voice for in-game chat. We've also driven down the latency, reducing lag time between your phone and earbuds for a truly immersive gaming experience. Plus, we've added other new features leveraging Bluetooth audio technology, like multipoint, for seamless and convenient transitions between your source devices. As pioneers of wireless connectivity, we know that dual mode, low power optimized platforms like ours, combining LE Audio and traditional Bluetooth, are the ideal way to deliver the right listener experience for real world scenarios. We've even made improvements to the Bluetooth link, enhancements for lower latency and better audio quality without compromising robustness, even in busy RF environments. Great sound is now a crucial part of the overall mobile experience. With Snapdragon Sound technology, you can now enjoy CD lossless music quality for the first time ever over a Bluetooth link, ultra-low latency audio, and seamless voice and music for immersive gaming, voice calls that are rich and responsive, and all new shared listening experiences like broadcast audio. Snapdragon Sound, it's how sound should sound. Now, to talk more about gaming, here's Macy.
All right, let's talk about gaming. Today, there are over 3 billion gamers around the world, with the majority of them playing on their mobile phones. Smartphone games alone account for over 50% of all video game revenue worldwide, and that continues to grow year over year. With new content and experiences, there's truly never been a better time to be a mobile gamer. As Cristiano announced, we are thrilled to collaborate with ESL, the world's largest mobile esports organization. Partnering with ESL, the global leader in esports, just made sense for us at Qualcomm. We have been at the forefront of mobile gaming innovations for over 20 years. We have created many world's first mobile gaming features, and all of this can be summed up in 3 words: Snapdragon Elite Gaming. Snapdragon Elite Gaming now has over 50 features, all designed to transform your smartphone into a powerful gaming machine. Ultra-smooth gaming at the highest HDR quality with desktop-level capabilities, all on a device that fits into your pocket. And we're here today to tell you about some exciting new features that we're adding to the Snapdragon Elite Gaming library to enable world-class developers to bring new experiences to gamers around the globe. I'd like to welcome Patrick to tell you about these great new features.
Hey, thanks, Mace. Well, here we are, another Tech Summit, and another opportunity to tell you all about the innovative features we've cooked up and are adding to the Snapdragon Elite Gaming arsenal. You want to hear some new features? Yes, sir. Okay, I will stay on stage. Let's start at the heart of Snapdragon Elite Gaming, and that is the powerful Qualcomm Adreno GPU. With Snapdragon 8, we've created a completely new generation of mobile GPU. In fact, this version offers the greatest graphical leap for gaming in our history. With a fully redesigned Adreno GPU architecture, you're going to see a 30% boost in graphics rendering, while providing a power savings of 25% across your games. And optimizations we've made to our Vulkan graphics drivers leads to performance that's up to 60% faster for mobile games. Now, it's great that we've got performance and power improvements from Adreno that make for better gameplay across the board, but we realize we have fans that want to fine-tune and tweak their own settings to meet their unique needs. And for those hardcore gamers, we've got the Adreno GPU control panel. This allows gamers to customize key GPU parameters for their favorite games so that they can play their way. And on top of that, millions of you have downloaded updatable Adreno GPU drivers to improve gaming performance, add new game features, and gain battery savings. So last year, we announced variable rate shading, and that was a first for mobile gaming. This feature, commonly known as VRS, allows developers to better allocate graphical resources to reduce GPU workloads to provide significant performance and power benefits, and doing so without compromising any of the visual quality of your favorite games. And now I'd like to share a couple of my favorite games that have leveraged the power of VRS to create better experiences for the player. And that's Perfect World's Chronicle of Infinity and Revelation from NetEase Games. Spoiler alert, that is the most whimsical thing you're going to see at Tech Summit. Dragons, pixies, fairies, so much whimsy. Okay, now with Snapdragon 8, we're improving variable rate shading with another mobile first. Our VRS Pro system that now includes image-based VRS. VRS Pro allows developers to set the shading rate based on screen location, which leads to more efficient shading for both large and small groups of pixels. What does this mean? Well, VRS Pro provides a finer grain of control for game developers to further tune game performance without reducing visual quality. So a game creator can now determine which specific portions of an environment to apply VRS. If the gamer's focus is on that nearby temple, a developer can gain efficiencies and boost performance by allocating fewer resources to that foliage you see off in the distance. And we know that gamers on the go crave smooth visuals, but they also want to be able to play even longer before having to charge their device. This can be a really challenging combination for many of today's demanding games. And that's why we came up with a new Snapdragon Elite gaming feature called Adreno Frame Motion Engine. Using historical frame data and GPU-optimized motion estimation, games using this feature can generate more frames, allowing them to run at double the frame rate while maintaining the same amount of power consumption. And as you can see in this demo, Adreno Frame Motion Engine offers the best of both worlds. You're going to get silky smooth frame rates while consuming less power. So I've told you about a host of visual features that we're delivering in Snapdragon 8, but I want to spend a minute around the audio aspects of gaming. Sound plays such a critically important role in reaching that full immersion within a game. We've been working with Audio Kinetic, the world leader in interactive audio, to create console-quality audio experiences for mobile devices so that players can hear every literal bell and whistle in a game. And earlier, I shared how important the GPU is for graphics, but the CPU is also crucial to great gaming. In fact, many games run their entire audio experience on the CPU. A typical AAA game can feature up to 128 different audio objects, all creating unique sounds. This obviously requires a massive amount of processing. We've worked with Audio Kinetic and Wise Software to offload many of these additional CPU cycles to our Snapdragon Hexagon processor. This frees up the CPU to deliver even better audio quality with supersonic sound and features like 360-degree spatial audio. So give a listen to the sound quality in this demo. Not only are you going to hear weapons firing, but you'll also hear all the moans, groans, and metal clanging from those dastardly robots. What you just witnessed is best-in-class moaning and groaning technology, okay? We have had our best engineers working on that for months. So, if it's okay with you, I'd like to announce one more mobile-first feature for Snapdragon Elite Gaming. You cool with that? One more? Okay. Want to share with you volumetric rendering. Smoke and fog are so hot right now, and by that, I mean that advancements in these particle graphics bring a new level of realism to games. It's a feature that's changing the game on next-gen platforms. Our desktop-level volumetric rendering creates lifelike fog and smoke effects that ebb and flow through environments. You'll be pulled further into the moment when gaming on Snapdragon 8. So as you can see and hear, we've been busy creating features that gamers will absolutely love. But that's only half the story. Inventing the technology is one thing, but it's imperative to work with partners to implement and integrate those features into compelling game experiences. And now Macy is going to tell you exactly how we do that.
Over the years, we have worked with the world's top game publishers in bringing the most optimized AAA games to our Snapdragon platforms. This has all been made possible by our in-house Snapdragon Studios. Our mission with Snapdragon Studios is simply to make Snapdragon the best gaming platform in the world. We are creating immersive gaming experiences while bringing the next generation of technologies into the games you love and play every day. And to ensure that more developers have access to our latest Snapdragon Elite gaming features, today we are announcing Snapdragon Game Toolkit. This will contain years of work and sample code from our leading gaming and graphics experts here at Qualcomm. One essential aspect of getting games running at the highest frame rate is optimized occlusion culling, the process of making sure that only elements of the scene which will be visible to the gamer are being rendered by the GPU. As part of the game toolkit, we are providing a plugin called Snapdragon Occlusion Culling. This utilizes a custom CPU-based rasterizer, enabling up to 16 times faster processing when applied to games with 0 GPU frame latency. What this really does is it allows game developers to create more detailed, visually rich game environments within their existing performance and power budgets. Many of today's mobile AAA games are built on top of sophisticated game engines like Unreal Engine and Unity. We started working with Unity when they were a startup. We were one of the first to help bring Unity game engine over to mobile. Over the years, Snapdragon Studios has worked with many of Unity's engine experts and top game developers to take advantage of our latest technologies. Check out a glimpse. Breathtaking. Our work with Epic Games started well over a decade ago. We were the first to help bring Unreal Engine over to Android with Snapdragon. Snapdragon Studios has supported Epic in bringing more desktop-level, elite gaming features down to mobile for top game developers to take advantage of. This year, we have developed special optimizations in Unreal Engine for screen space ambient occlusion. This is a technique heavily utilized by AAA games on console to simulate the interaction of ambient lighting in an environment. This specific optimization yields more than 60% performance gains over the standard UE4 implementation. We have also improved the performance of Unreal Engine's temporal anti-aliasing technique by 50% when running on Snapdragon, all to create next-level gaming on Snapdragon 8. But we're not stopping there with Unreal Engine. You guys know we're all about mobile first here at Tech Summit. So we're excited to announce that we are bringing a highly optimized mobile version of Unreal Engine 5 to Snapdragon 8 starting next year. As you can see, there's a lot on the way with Snapdragon Elite Gaming continuing to level up. These new features and partnerships are all ultimately aimed at delivering the best gaming experiences to players around the world. We're excited about what we built with Snapdragon Elite Gaming, and even more excited about the future. Thanks so much, and now back to Ziad.
Thank you, Macy. All right. So unbelievable, isn't it, right? Yeah. The amount of technology, yes, you get it. The amount of technology that we've baked into this product, Snapdragon 8 Gen 1, is unbelievable. So really an amazing lineup of innovative technologies that will come to life in premium mobile devices early next year. Now, the special thing about Qualcomm is we create all of these technologies in-house. And that offers us a unique differentiation that truly sets Snapdragon apart. The new Snapdragon 8 will set the benchmark for flagship Android devices because they warrant the most advanced platform and the most premium technologies. These technology pillars are broken down into 6 major areas: connectivity, security, camera, AI sound, and gaming. Now, to recap quickly, with connectivity, we have an integrated solution using our 4th generation mmWave Snapdragon modem RF system. We are the first to shatter the 10 gigabits per second barrier and have made 5G even more deployable across the world with Release 16. The Qualcomm Fast Connect system, which was the first to bring us Wi-Fi 6 and 6E last year, is now making gigantic strides in the areas of Bluetooth and sound. For the first time, Snapdragon is introducing CD lossless audio and broadcast LE audio that will give content creators an immersive platform to create in. On security, we introduced the Trusted Management Engine that enables vault-like security and is designed to further protect consumers from nefarious activities, making Snapdragon 8 the most secure smartphone platform. Year after year, we've taken our camera experiences to new heights. And this year, we'll do it under a new visual identity, Snapdragon Sight. It will bring breakthrough mobile camera features like our triple 18-bit Qualcomm Spectra ISPs and mega multi-frame capture. This means that your next flagship Android smartphone can capture videos at 8K resolutions in full HDR quality or 1 billion colors. The sheer amount of data captured can produce 30 images in a single snapshot. So your precious moments in whatever lighting conditions will look absolutely stunning. Snapdragon 8 sets the new standard for imaging and video for smartphones. We continue to enhance all experiences on the smartphone using artificial intelligence. With Snapdragon 8, we're enhancing new and exciting areas like security, health and fitness, and gaming on the device. We also made significant advances in the areas of language and image processing with our work with Leica and Hugging Face. We have pushed the bar higher than ever with our hexagon processor by doubling the tensor capability and the shared memory, while improving power efficiency by 1.7 times. Because of this, our 7th Gen Qualcomm AI engine is a leader in the mobile industry with 4 times higher AI performance. We have pushed the performance of our Adreno graphics engine by 30%, while improving power by another 25%. With over 20 years of innovation, our 4th Gen Snapdragon Elite Gaming, we have built a massive gaming ecosystem and will continue to do so with new Snapdragon Elite Gaming features such as VRS Pro, volumetric rendering, and Unreal Engine 5 support. Now, these technologies will very much be the precursors of the metaverse as it unfolds in the next several years. Already, Snapdragon Technologies' leadership in these core technologies and our one technology roadmap allows us to scale to all of our product lines and create market-leading products. Now, while these technology breakthroughs will create amazing new use cases, they will also deliver a positive impact to the world around us. AI will boost productivity, growth, raising prosperity, and replacing mundane and dangerous tasks. It has the potential to do good across a wide range of domains, from healthcare to education to productivity. Capturing moments, video conferencing from different corners of the world, and gaming are all social aspects that further bring families and the world together. And in the last couple of years, that has become ever more important. Our leading technology solutions will be used to connect the world and be used in areas like digital finance, education, telemedicine, giving hundreds of millions of people the opportunity to access services using a device like a smartphone, which is their only way to reach to the world beyond. This is Snapdragon for good, and it makes us very proud to be making a positive impact in the life of so many people around the world. Thank you for joining us. One quick note, the concert with JP Saxe that was going to be earlier is now going to be at 5:30 p.m. Hawaii time. So again, you have a little bit of time, but the concert will now start at 5:30 p.m. Hawaii time. Thank you.